As much as I want to listen to the last one on this one, it's, you know, stop being loud for me, thanks. As much as I want to listen to this, probably should start. Yeah, it's been 7 minutes, so I should probably just start. Let's move this over here. Pause that. I've barely made any progress in making an actual playlist for this stuff, so you're gonna have to bear with me on that. Game capture should pop up as soon as I click back on the game. There we go. You know what's great? When you forget to close your music player and forget where your mouse is. There you go. Now, go in. All right. Move that. Alright, so I've also found out that I am apparently addicted to, like, any song that has piano in it. Even more so if it's like a rock song that's got piano in it. I don't know what it is about the piano sounded music, but I love it. But anyway, last time we saved the city of Hardis. Went back and saved. That is extremely loud in my ear holes. We saved the city of Hardis. We could not save Lily's parents, or not parents, dad. I don't know what happened to her mom, if that's even a thing. I figured out what the items are for in my playthrough, but that's not going to be for quite a bit, so we're not going to worry about it. I can't go out that way, so. We're on our way to the next area. Yes, definitely watch the VOD first. I don't want to accidentally spoil something. Yes, dash is a toggle. I don't want to accidentally spoil something. I hope you enjoyed the VOD. This VOD will be here. It was a fun experience. I think her dad was beyond saving anyway when he was like, off with her head. I don't know. It's been apparent that I'm like, I don't think he's coming back. Alright. But we're on our way to the city of Sturful. I'm gonna change back to locking as Sheena. But, just gonna move the mouse off the screen just in case it does stuff. I almost ran on that bug. There's a couple of things over here. I'm also going to activate this, because we didn't, I don't think. I don't know if we did or not. But for any of those wondering, remember when I checked back at the house beforehand? So I decided, hey, I wonder what happens if, you know, I go back, like, later in the game and there's nothing there. Like, there's bugs and martyrs there now, but there's nothing interesting and exciting. Which is unfortunate. I was really hoping there would be something. Sheena, look, over there. Huh? Oh no, there's someone collapsed on the ground. Is it a girl? Let's go.
Hey, are you okay? Wake up. She doesn't look injured. Do you think she might be... She's breathing though. She can't be any older than 10. I'm 15.
I call bullshit. I call call bullshit on you being 15. At the oldest, I would say you're like 12.
Huh? 15? She's conscious.
There are also other things that also kind of point to that, and we'll see them later, and you'll see what I mean. But it's like, I just still don't think she's 15.
I don't look that young.
Yes, you do. You look like you're 12.
My mistake. Forgive me. For thinking that you're 10, I mean. If you don't spoil me, though, I'll pout.
No, it's not okay, but it's still not 15.
I threw a mean tantrum.
This is one of them. A 15-year-old wouldn't say I throw a mean tantrum unless they're like spoiled rich kid.
Got it. There's no need to pout, okay? What in the world is she saying? We found you lying on the ground, though. You gave us a good scare. Are you okay? No. Oh, my tummy and back feel so achy. I just want to roll around and lounge over there. What? You must be famished. Here. Do you want some of my bread? Bread? Gimme! Thank you. Much better.
Nevertheless, I will say she's adorable.
Glad to hear it. My name is Sheena, and this is the reigning queen of Hardis. Hello, I'm Lily Hopes.
I said adorable. Is that not a word that I can use to describe things that are adorable? Because I'll stop. But then I can't describe Sheena, because Sheena's also
You're
adorable.
a queen? The choice to be here is mine. I'm not here on royal business, so you needn't tense up around me.
Yo, thanks for the host, doofus. I upped the volume on my alerts, so hopefully they come through better. But no, there is nothing about anything about her that is okay. There's nothing. Nothing. Ever. So get used to it. It's unfortunate.
In fact, I would greatly appreciate it if you just called me Lily. Understood. Thank you. And what might your name be?
Well, I could barely hear them, so if they get too loud, I have the window open. I can change it.
The name's Alastra, but Al will do just fine. I might not look like much, but I'm an adventurer. What? This is Al? Her character model looks totally different too.
Another character model that looks different. Interesting.
Man, I had no idea you could collapse from hunger. Talk about a nightmare.
Again, more proof that she's like 12.
Where were you two heading anyway? We're currently on our way to Odyssea. Oh, no kidding. Hey, wait a second. No way. Odyssea? Are we talking about the mystical sky capital? The land nestled beyond the clouds? Yeah, what about it? What? If that's where you're headed, then that must mean... could you be a real-life adventurer?
Oh no, her hand's like really cool. Like I said, a lot of the character designs in this game, when it comes to like the glitched parts of their outfits and whatnot, really cool.
Wow, in the flesh, color me impressed. Impressed? But aren't you an adventurer too? You see, I'm more of an aspiring adventurer than a practicing one. It's been my dream to travel the world. You have no idea how jealous I am of you. I've got more than enough grit to become an adventurer. I just wish I had the means. Nothing should hold you back from seeing the world.
I'm just like, what could hold you back? I mean, like, the tiny monsters give you money, and you can use that money for things.
Really? You think I really could? Of course I do. Besides, we never set any kind of restrictions for explorers in World's Odyssey.
Hi, Random. Hope you're having a good day.
So, Miss Al? Just Al is fine. Miss is way too formal for me. Just Al, then. What inspired
I'm
you
doing
to
pretty
become
good.
an adventurer?
I played a bit of this morning, and I hit like an absurdly good stopping point. So I'm like, if I take like 5 steps further, I'm gonna get, absorbed for another 3 hours. I should probably stop and set up.
When I was growing up in Sturfil, I had the pleasure of hearing all sorts of stories from people traveling in and out of our town.
It was like one of those points where it's like, okay, we've left you with questions, but we've done like the last mission that we needed to. Now we need to go here. And then there's like no like remnants of storytelling holding me back, saying I gotta know like right now.
I spent most of my life seeing and meeting explorers, Being an adventurer is the only dream
You play
I've
Octopath
ever
and Portable
had.
again? Did I not get rid of that notification from Botman? I didn't. Let's do that real quick so I don't have that one ping. There we go.
How exciting.
Unfortunately, like, I don't seem to share a lot of the things that people do with the Switch. It's just like, I have nothing against the concept of handhelds, but I personally just cannot focus on it for that long. So, oh, that's right, you needed Joy-Cons. I remember you saying something about that. But I can't focus on portable stuff for that long, which explains why I haven't finished Dragon Quest 7 and 8. Even though I love Dragon Quest, I love Shining Resonance Refrain. I love some of the games that I've got on the Switch, but I can't focus on it. Because I have like an hour to play in handheld when I'm not at home, and then when I'm at home, I want to play something that's I can't take with me. So I have that. So I'm like, I'm trying to, after like a couple of these games, I'm gonna sit down and like work on it, and like try to get myself back into it. But I think I'll just wait till Octopath comes to PC, which I think was actually a bad move for Nintendo, or for Nintendo. Yeah, not for Square Enix, for Nintendo. I think it was a bad decision to let it go, but I don't know the back dealings for that.
In that case, here's a piece of advice for you. All you need to become an adventurer is a bit of perseverance, a little luck, and a big heart.
I mean, like, you can play portables wherever you want. That's like the joy of it. I can play it, I can play it in the room over there where there's no TV. I can play it in bed without having to hook it up. It's fine. It's just different strokes for different folks. That's what it is. I have nothing
Wow,
against
this is
portables.
being- You two are my heroes. Please, please, please let me join you. Huh? Join? As in, you want to accompany us on our journey? Yep. I, Al Astra, am indebted to you for giving me food and stalwart advice. Please, allow me to repay you by fighting alongside you. Please, can I? Please, Sheena, Lily. Food and stalwart advice? It was
Also,
just a
I
piece of
really
bread.
like that they gave her, like, the ear twitch. I find it really adorable for some reason. I have no idea why. It's sleepy when you play RPGs, so playing them my officer messes up my sleep. Oof.
What if it was fate that brought all of us together? Come on, Sheena. What do you say? You have a point. Welcome aboard, Al. Yay! All right, Al. Do you think you could help us by showing us the way? Our next destination en route to Odyssea is the dense lush woods of Rosaria Forest. If I'm not mistaken, we need to pass through Sturfil to reach the forest. Since you grew up in Sturfil, I was hoping that you could guide us through. Guide you through? Wait, you mean like we're on a quest or something? Yep. Consider this your first real quest. Show us what you've got, Al the Adventurer. Wow! Leave it all to me!
Alright, there's that scene. Sheena! What's the matter? What's your plan once you make it all the way to Odyssea? Good question. My first order of business is to defeat Heaven's Messenger and hopefully lift the curse of the Untoma from this world. Al? That's amazing! The kind of stuff they talk about in Legends. I'm just speechless. Is there any chance you'd let little old me tag along the whole way? I promise you that I'll give 100%. That's awfully sweet of you, but aren't you only 15, Al? I don't know if we could take you somewhere so dangerous. No, I'm going. Well, maybe we can ask your parents if they're okay with it? I don't have a mom or dad. What? I mean, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made an assumption about a sensitive matter like that. No, don't feel bad. My parents are still alive, I think. What do you mean, you think? I was really young when I left my parents' house to become an adventurer, but when I realized I couldn't cut it, I came back. One night, we all had dinner as a family. I said goodnight to them, and when I woke up, the two of them were gone. For some reason, the house was in disarray. I checked every room, but I couldn't find where either of them were. Was your home burgled? Glad to hear you came out unscathed, but I shudder to think about what happened. Hey, Lily. This sounds eerily similar to the string of disappearances that happened throughout Hardest, but with a slight twist. Have you had the chance to tell anybody that your parents disappeared? No. I left town to look for them, but I collapsed from starvation. Don't worry about me, though. I'm sure they'll turn up eventually. Now let's continue on with my quest. Trust Al to lead you both to Sturful. Honestly, as badly as I wish to see Odyssea, I can't force you to let me accompany you. Scene number 3. And action. Wait, Sheena and Lily, didn't you say there were elves in Rosaria Forest? If so, I recommend that the two of you rent a boat from the shipyard in Starful. There's a channel that should take you straight to the forest instead of you traveling through a long, narrow roundabout on land. Oh, there's a shipyard? Perfect. Thanks, Al. That's a fantastic suggestion. How wonderful. I can't wait to get a good glimpse of the sea. I know. Plus, I saw something weird at the shipyard before, and I want you two to see it too. Something weird, you say? Sure. Could be a lead for a bug. I gotta look into it. Something weird, Intriguing. We need to investigate any potential abnormalities, so I'll let you lead the way. Ah! Mr. Enigma. Whoa! What the heck is that? Jeez, mind pointing your weapon somewhere else? Kids these days. Hey, what did you just say? Just who the hell are you anyway? You think you can pop up out of nowhere and act rudely? Sorry, Al. This little bear isn't our enemy, so take it easy on him. Grr. In fact, he's a magical bear that assists us on our journey with his insight. Oh, really? Really. I'm Enigma. A pleasure to meet you, kiddo. I'm not a kiddo! Don't you ever call me that ever again, got it? I can't words. Okay. Mr. Enigma. Apologize. My bad. You're lucky that I'm nice enough to forgive you. All's well and good. If Mr. Enigma is a friend of Sheena's, then he's my friend too. Oh. You're a good kid. Sorry for testing you. Testing? Blah. Hey, wise guy, what are you doing? I wanted to measure this NPC's emotional range. Well, would you mind not appearing out of the blue and stirring the pot? Anyways, Al, can you show us the way? Of course! Sturful, here we come! Alright, we should get it after this. Nope. Alright. Oh wait, no, I gotta head to the party. Let's add her to the party. Good thing. No. This one. I thought she said she joined us. Weird. Okay, whatever. We have a little bit to go. I don't like fighting these things, but I'm going to show you a mechanic that they don't tell you about. And this really surprised me.
Perfect opportunity. Let's go.
All right, so I'm going to do... Magic is still buffed, so I don't have to worry about that. What was it that I was doing last time? Anyone remember that combination I was trying to do yesterday? Because I don't remember.
All right.
I know we didn't get it. Or did we? Was it this that we got from it? Oh, well, whatever. I'll do that. And try that. Actually, I don't want to do that. I don't want to kill, because then I won't get shown mechanics.
All right. No use. It won't go easy on you.
All right, so you see the big guy. You know how Lily's a ranged attacker?
I did it.
I believe it's this one anyway. Counter actions. Some enemies counter ranged attacks. Specifically from Lily.
Let's go.
The effect also extends to glitch mode, which I didn't know until I got countered and Lily died. I was just like, oh, that's a thing.
All right. All right. It saw me. It won't
Oh,
go
so you
easy on
counter magic attacks too. Can I not move?
Let me know.
Hold on. There we go. Okay. I can do this to just kind of turn in place, I guess. We never got this one. Oh, that's a 42% chance now. Don't you... I'm not even focused on you, jerk!
Let's go.
Fine, you get this. Screw you.
All right.
You get destroyed. Not even gonna let you hit the other guy.
Hey! Out of here! Deleted. Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna try to get the other skill.
I did it.
Come on, Lily, give me that 42%.
Yeah. I sent something.
There we go.
Time for liftoff. Take that.
That's
Over
better.
for now. Great work, everyone. I'm stronger.
Okay, so Sheena didn't level up, but she's almost there. All right, here we go. Warp Stone is activated. Quests?
How might I? Right.
Oh, a quest.
Kakotenas. I don't know what that is. Oh, there's in the shipyard, so I don't need to worry about that.
All right.
We got spider web aplenty,
You
so.
called. See you around.
I think we won't camp. Because I do need to get glitch mode a certain number of times. I just don't know how many it is. Since New Game Plus is a thing, I kind of want to put as much work into getting some Achievos as I can. Because I do want to 100% this game. But it's like... There's like, go into glitch mode a lot of times, and then go into glitch mode a countless number of times. So it's like... I don't know. With it being as hard as it is to get, I can't imagine it being too much, but... And here we are, home sweet Sturfle. Wow, it's breathtaking. This gorgeous as I thought. So this is Sturfle, the kingdom by the sea. Look at how many canals there are. I assume that's what all the gondolas are for now. Yep, we use canals instead of roads to get around town. Gondolas are the perfect way to see the sights, hence all the ferrymen. How wonderful. The sea is glimmering in a brilliant sheet of azure. The way the gondolas rise and fall with the waves is so romantic. I love it. Oh yeah? All I see is the plain old sea and a bunch of rickety old boats. Have you ever been here, Enigma? Nope. This is my first time in Sturfle, but this place is nothing special. Wonder why I feel so enamored with Sturfle. I should know it inside and out. Maybe I never got the chance to debug this section? I feel like I need more water. To think that something I imagined has taken shape so magnificently warms my heart like no other. Can't help but smile. The modeling and visual development team really worked their socks off. I owe them a huge thank you. Someone's in a good mood. What? Oh, is it that obvious? I suppose I'm just captivated by the scenery. What's your plan then? Should we go straight for the shipyard? Yeah, as much as I'd like to... It's starting early today, friendos. As much as I'd like to take a gander around, we don't have much time to waste. Okay. Al? Is that you, Al? Oh, it's Auntie Alleyway. It's been a while. What a name. What a name for Civilian A. Auntie Alleyway herself. Hal, what a relief. Everyone's been so worried about you. Seeing your face nearly brings a tear to my eye. Huh? Don't you know how tough I am? Yes, of course. You're the toughest around, Al. But I heard about your mother and father. It's fine. I'm sure they'll turn up sooner or later. Who might these ladies be? Wait, don't tell me. Oh, right. Sorry, Auntie. You caught me in the middle of a quest that Sheena and Lily gave me. A quest? Say, you two don't look like you're from around here, are you? Hello there. I'm Sheena, the adventurer. Al was just showing us around. Is that so? No wonder Al is so excited. This is the first quest I've ever accepted, so I've got to dash. Later. Huh. Oh, wait, Al. Sorry. Al, was it okay for us to run off like that? Hadn't you not seen her in a while? It's fine, we can chat later. We're in the middle of a quest, so there's no time to waste. We're almost at the shipyard. Follow me, everyone. Mizunashii, you have a moment? What is it? Something about Al's parents isn't lining up. Are you referring to the woman who approached us earlier? Yes, judging by what she said, it's clear that something grave happened to Al's parents. Didn't seem like Al was willing to acknowledge whatever it might have been, though. I guess we'll just have to keep our eyes peeled. It could be a bug, but there's a chance it might have to do with the Antoma Scourge. In either case, as tough as it is for me to admit, our priority is reaching Odyssea as soon as possible. Besides, it's not like she asked us to look into it. Ultimately, it's none of our business. Right, I figured. You've got yourself to worry about now. Don't work yourself up for an NPC. Okay. I imagine that as cold and heartless as Arata is, and then, like, even with Sheena, they're both dealing with, like, I'm gonna call it gamer guilt for lack of a better term, but it's like, it's just like, man, I gotta help this NPC, because if I don't, I'll feel bad. But even though, like, if I don't help them right now, it'll still be here later, like, I gotta help them right now, because I feel bad. I imagine that's what's going on, but it's just like, no, you're in a game, like, you're stuck, and you're gonna die if you die, so We really gotta fix that. I imagine that's what it is. Yeah, I know. I can't... Like, I gotta help the NPCs. Like, I don't, like, have to do it, like, right then. Except for, like, certain quests. Like, if the quest is like, hey, I'm missing my kid, I gotta go find them, like, right now. But it's like, hey, I need you to, like, rest the souls of the departed by using this move, like they did in Dragon Quest. I'll be like, okay, I have to accept your quest, but I may not do it right now. This is the Royal Starfall Shipyard. Wow, look at all those ships. I can only imagine the storms those brave sailors must have weathered. Brave? You're funny, Lily. Huh? How so? There are many winding paths here. How do you help from getting lost all the time, Al? One time bit of side quest for light turns out was a quest that can only be accessed during a certain part of the game. Oof. It's practically like home. I keep wanting to say my father and mother, but this game is going to go mother and father, so I'm just like getting stuck up. No, definitely. I do agree, Doofus, and that's why he was like, look, I know how hard this must be, but you've got you to worry about right now. She also didn't ask us to look into it, so it's really none of our business right now. Like, even though it sucks, like, we'll just keep an eye out. Like, he's not saying ignore it, but he's like, focus on you. If something comes up, we'll deal with it. And that's what I like about the characters. Like, Arata's being extremely logical, even through all of this. When I was a kid, I'd run up and down it like it was my own backyard. See? Check out the crest on my pants. Matches the shipyard, right? Oh, you're right. Hold on. She specifically said pants. Those aren't pants. Those are barely shorts. Barely. If we want to talk crest, we could probably talk something on, like, the glove or something. But those aren't pants. I'm sorry, they're not. Looks like a cat. So cute. Only shipyard staff members get to sport this neat crest. My parents each wore a necklace with the same one. Yeah, neat. Like I said, Arata's like, this has gotta suck, but it's like, they're just NPCs. Alright, let's head inside. Wait a minute, Al. Doesn't something seem off? Huh? Looks alright to me. This is an area for ships to dock. It feels like a bit conspicuous that the layout would be this confusing. How long have things been all wonky? Oh, you mean that? Isn't it weird? It all started 6 months ago. When my parents went missing, I came here to look for them. But then I found everything in disarray. I couldn't figure out why. Val's parents went missing 6 months ago. Yep. Do you think the Antoma's responsible for this? I think so. The eerie scenery here reminds me of Harda's palace. I'm willing to bet that this area has become a dungeon now, too. If that's the case, there's probably a swarm of martyrs and an Antoma queen lurking around here. Al, it's dangerous here. Would it be okay for you to wait outside? What? You still gotta see that thing I told you about. Can't we keep going? I appreciate the thought, but I don't want to expose you to any more danger. But Al is just a noob adventurer. You don't have to worry about me. The first of many. Not from her, but the first of many. Al. I'm sorry. I know that I'm being demanding. To be honest, I just want to find my parents. I looked everywhere, left no stone unturned, but they haven't turned up. The shipyard is my only hope. That's the real reason I brought you here. Please forgive me. Al's getting on her knees. Or is she lying on her side? Very well, let's go together. If there's any danger, be sure to hide behind us, okay? Can you promise me that? Promise! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I promise not to get in anyone's way. Alright then, let's do it! What? No way. Did a buggy pop out of Al's shirt? Hey, wait a minute. Another scene? Gameplay? Loading screen? Okay, another scene. What? Al, that green buggy, is it yours? Green buggy? You mean this? Sheena, you can see it too? Sheena's not the only one. I can see him too. Yep, she got a bug. It's a little adorable. Ooh, I just realized something. That's actually really cool. I'll have to look at that later. I'm not going to tell you what I noticed because it spoils things, but I just thought about something. Just so we're clear, so can I. No one else has even noticed it. It seems as though the only way to see any of the buggies is to possess one yourself. The buggy? That's what we've started calling him. Oh! You see, we have buggies of our own. Who'd have thought that I'd find people who could control them too? Amazing. So hoping to keep this little one a surprise, but I guess the cat's out of the bag. Doesn't look like there are many others who possess control of the buggies though. As far as I know, we're the only 3. 3? Wait, Enigma doesn't have one? Nope, but I can see them. Oh wow, you're even more useless than I thought, Enigma. What? You want me to snap that mouth of yours shut? You guys, focus! Al, Enigma's actually a one-of-a-kind pair. His support in battle is invaluable. Oh, is that so? Sorry for making fun of you, Enigma. As long as you recognize. Hey, this is so bizarre, isn't it? Bizarre? What do you mean? Lily, Al, despite being NPCs, they're both remarkably expressive. Good observation. I've noticed how abnormal it is too. I am well aware that the Alice engine has the capacity for cutting-edge AI response. But I can't help but feel strange about interacting with an NPC that lives and breathes as vividly as they do. This can't just be the work of a bug, can it? They feel so real, it's almost scary. Whatever it is, I have a feeling that Aggle is somehow related. There are a handful of other companies that also use the Alice engine besides us. I'll see if similar cases are being reported elsewhere. Thanks. Boy, the shipyard is a real mess though. We've got a lot of cleaning up to do. Okay. Sheena? Sheena, are you alright? Oh, sorry. I was daydreaming again. Okay, well, please be sure to let us know if you're tired, alright? Thank you. I appreciate your kindness, Lily. Sorry for worrying you, Lily. Using the internal voice chat makes me feel like I'm talking behind everyone's back. I don't like it. Alright, there we go. Al is a quick countering defensive unit. Buggy skill decreases surrounding enemies' SP, which may come in handy during longer battles. She can nullify the status ailment Skill Seal. At the end of each battle, the chance for enemies to drop items increases. When exploring areas with paths blocked by a poison bog or magma, use Al's bug skill to proceed without getting hurt. Al uses a spear with a tail. Also has like this scorpion thing that's really cool. I can't zoom in. Can I? No, I don't want to go there. There we go. Camera's inverted, so it's really weird. Look at that though. That model's really cool. I like that. I like the models in this a lot. This is the weapon that we got from the DLC that we're not using. This is that one. Do you even want to know what your glitch mode looks like? No. No. No, you don't. I don't like it either. As much as I don't like having Lolly's characters in games, at least they are not inflicting her with like the same a lot of Lolly tropes that I see. And like the one of them that they do, it's like, oh, this is affecting everyone else too, so it's not like she's the special case. Doesn't mean I like it anymore, but it's not doing the thing that I hate. It's also not doing the, I'm 1,000 years old, but I look like I'm 8, so it's fine. Or I look like I'm 8, but I'm 1,000 years old, so it's fine. It's not doing that either. As long as they don't do that, then I can keep playing. What do we want to do? What do we got? Increase physical attack for targets in range. Ew. I don't like that. Focus on recovery instead of attack. Is it heal, I'm guessing?
Hey, how's this?
Yeah. Ultimately, that trope is the reason that I can't watch, well, part of it. I can't watch Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid anymore.
There! Here! Go! That's all! Leave it to me!
I cannot watch Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid anymore. I refuse to.
All right.
God, what was it? No, that's how I feel about that entire anime in an emote. That's how I feel about that. That's... Okay, there we go. I thought I missed it. Okay, whatever. We can't do Rokuden because we don't have enough SP.
All
Where's
right.
that?
Use this powering up. Use this powering up. See? Damn it.
There we go.
Come on, let's go. It's over.
That's the thing.
It won't go easy on you.
I believe that makes us impervious to damage. It has like a stupidly high SP cost, but I want it.
I did it.
This one.
Yeah.
The final form of that, hopefully.
Right there.
Nope.
It's over for now. Well done. Am I getting stronger?
Alright. I'm gonna check the skill out, and then I have to go do something real quick. Yeah, Trally Shield. Become temporarily impervious to damage. That's what I wanted. It's like a 300 SP cost. We don't have that much, but we will eventually, and I want to get it before then. Anyway, I will be right back. love this song. It's unfortunate I can't listen to it more. By the way, if you haven't had a chance to play Light or check it out, you should. It's really short, and it's like $3 for all 3 of them. It's real good. Alright, the game. Get out of my way, Winamp. Where did I put? There's L controller. Also, yes, I just saw that. The game glitching out is really good. I do like that a lot. And we're going to see a bit more of it too. See, look at that. I love that. You can see like right here. I really do like it a lot. Also, we see this. Glitchy. Alright, so best last time wasn't the best time to show it, but you notice how with that of exclamation point, we have that next to reality. We're gonna ignore that for a bit. Also, hold on, quests. Okay, I think that's this thing. I think that's that thing.
Now, here I come. Hurry, look inside.
Nope. There's that thing. Ah, there it is. We got that thing. It says moon, 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 moon. Man, this is really easy. Too bad only, like, Lily can do anything about that. Alright, so we didn't get anything off that. I'm gonna keep going with it.
How's this? Boom! Here! I see! Yeah! That's all! Leave
Here we
it
go.
to me!
Alright, we've already done... Oh, okay, hold on. Let's see if I can do something. Let's see if this gets enough of it. We have the SP for it. Actually, no, this isn't a great battlefield for it, so we're just gonna go with this.
All right.
Actually, you know what? We can just attack. We're far enough in the game. We're short enough in the game that we can do that.
Got him!
No, not magic.
It's
Just
over.
basically doesn't cause knockback,
Let's go!
but it's like it's very specific attacks that cause knockback. Like that area attack is not gonna cause knockback. However, like, you know, like I think it's area versus like this kind of short cone or long line kind of thing. Like, okay, Lily doesn't have one right now.
I did it.
But she'll get one soon, I think.
Right there!
When I get another chance, I'll show it off. I did figure out where the status thing is, and I just don't think this one has it.
Yeah!
Well, Vistar Hans might have it. Also, remember the buggy skills that were talked about?
What's this?
Bug skill. Within each dungeon are designated bug spots. An icon will appear only if you are close to it. There you can perform a character-specific action by pressing X to use the ability. This will allow you to travel to new paths. Lily can use Melissa Poison. Look at that.
Your turn now.
Doors now open. They do not have to be in your party. Oh, I love that so much. It gives you reason to like experiment with like different skills and see how good they are. So there's that thing. I don't want to bother with it. Get that key item over there though. We are at 66% corruption. I still want to keep it that way. Save. Warpstone.
You called for right.
Quest.
All right, that should do it.
You call. See you around.
What's this? Found it.
We got a crane key. That's the thing for us.
What's this?
Yeah, it does feel like real progression. Now, like I said the last stream, your percentage to learn is, you know, triggered by, you know, hey, you are this level. You are more likely to learn it, you know, at level 20 than you are at level 5.
Finders keepers.
So I do appreciate
Here I
that.
come.
Alright, load up. Like, you see that that large red circle? Those attacks don't have knockback, but if I did like this short range, like Soul Strike, that's gonna have knockback.
Hey, how's this?
And you can hit multiple enemies with it, but it's like, as you can see, the range is not that great.
Take that. Found it. Boom. Hey. Done and dusted. Let's go.
Alright, maybe? Magic's still boosted.
All right.
I don't think that learns anything.
All right.
I think that does, though.
Witness the light.
Ready for battle.
Damn it.
There we go.
See it. Took you down. Let's go.
Alright, so we defeated an Entoma Queen. So we got an interesting thing, or should, at least. Battle, summoning bugs. Summon a copy of a previously beaten Entoma Queen to attack your enemies. When attacking or taking damage, more field bugs will spawn. If corruption on the field reaches 100%, the summon will disappear. Also, while summoned, let's see a summoning effect. While the summoned bug is on the field, knockback distance will increase.
Summoning.
Huh? I feel weak.
Look at this boy. Look at this lad. We're gonna wait.
Just wait till I get to you. Hey, how's this? Go! I'll handle this.
You see that knockback increase, though? That's redonk.
Rock! All that training, have I gotten stronger?
Alright. This might be the thing I'm thinking of, and I do want to try something. I want to see what happens, because I was too scared to do it beforehand. Look at that redonkness in there. Look at that redonkness. Okay, there we go. What? What's in this room? Be careful. The corruption readings in this room are off the charts. Corruption readings? You mean like it's cursed? Yeah. When images and landscapes are distorted as they are here, it's because of what we call bugs. I can't even tell if this room is rendering the way that it should. Staying here for much longer doesn't seem like a wise idea. Alright, Al, let's get out of here. I found an unknown bug beyond this point. We can't go any further. What? But I'm so curious. Don't. Alright.
But I'm so curious.
Here we go. I wanted to see what happened. I was too much of a scaredy cat to do it on my first playthrough.
Enough, you idiot!
Oh,
Don't go in, Sheena! I'm combing through the code, and it looks like this bug has the ability to destroy your consciousness permanently.
Oh, damn, that's worse than I thought.
what? No! Al, please come back! Whoa! Whoopsie! Huh? Did anyone hear that? I thought I heard a voice call. Izanashi! I'll show you! Stop making fun of me! Ow! Oh, my head feels funny. Like someone else is in control. Ow, this way! Hurry! My feet are planted. I can't control the rest of my body. the last train has already departed. I find myself drawn to others who are queuing up.
Oh, wow. That's new. Since when does Al know about Tokyo?
Everyone's lining up to jump onto the tracks. And before I know it, there's a loud crack. And blood splatters everywhere. Sheena! Lily! There's something coming! It wants to kill me! It's all your fault! You should have never have been born! Help!
Hi, Sivia. You're in the middle of us discovering this bad end.
Help! We're on our way!
Sheena! Oh.
Exactly, that's the thing. How could she possibly know about Tokyo? She's an NPC. Oh, there might be... There might be a thing? I'm scared of what this CG could possibly look like.
Why were you born?
Oh! Okay.
Sheena!
Why? No! Ah! My body! It's...
Damn, this one didn't pull any shortcuts, did it?
No! Stop it!
Because this corruption is taking control of her body and consciousness.
Sheena!
That's what it is. Like, Al couldn't control her body in there. Sheena can't control what's happening. Like... I wanted to see what this bad end was, because I knew for a fact this was a bad end, but I wanted to see it.
I had no idea this is how it feels to strangle someone.
Oh, okay, please.
Sequence initializing. Progress at 45%.
Nani? Alright. That's why I saved. What is that? Oh, hi, Snail Buddy. Alright, we still haven't gone to the real world, so that's a key we need later. That's a different kind of genre install. Look at, see this? Watch again. Also, what's up, Kamen Rider? This is what it looks like when you hit a point that you can't go any further in because you haven't gone to the real world. This problem is I don't remember what it is in the real world that we need. The Alice Engine. A high-grade artificial intelligence developed by AGL's System Operations Division. AGL required its third-party developers to sign exclusivity agreements in exchange for the chance to create AI beings with advanced response. Not only could we create virtual worlds, but we could now create virtual people with actual thoughts and feelings, an authentic experience. By granting NPCs nuanced profiles, they can carry out their own will, albeit with our programming. It was a breakthrough in game technology. The Alice Engine went live a few years ago, challenging developers worldwide to recreate the human psyche, a worthy challenge indeed. Man, NPCs like Lily and Al have emotions that are totally indiscernible from the real thing. I never thought that emulating the emotional depth and human thought process in this game's AI was possible. I'll have to ask Tokiwa for her opinion on all of this. She may not look it, but I can't think of a programmer that's more ace than her. Sure, she's had moments where she used to come over and poke fun at my programming, but she's a real asset. Just gotta find her in my contacts. Damn it, Tokiwa! Answer your damn phone already! It's no use. I can't get a hold of Tokiwa or anyone else on the development team. come to think of it, I'm probably not the only one the press is trying to get a statement from. There's no telling who could have our email or phone numbers. I'm betting everyone's terrified of leaving their phones on. Blah. I sound paranoid. I'm probably exhausted. It's already 10:34 p.m. Jeez, I can't even remember the last time I got a full 8 hours of sleep. There's no way I could sleep at a time like this either. What should I do? Whoa! That scared me. Huh? A phone call? Who could it be? Tokiwa, finally! Tokiwa, is that you? What a relief, I've been trying to get a hold of you. Does she have bad reception? She keeps breaking off. Here. Tokiwa, you there? What's wrong? She outside? Tokiwa, are you outdoors right now? Something's off. I'm scared. There's someone watching. Tokiwa, whenever I'm home, I don't feel safe. Watching. They've always got eyes on me. They're watching me? Can't you hear me? I can't take this anymore. Tokiwa, calm down. Watching you. Who's watching you? Are the press tapping you? No, it's not like that. What the hell is it? It's horrible. A rabbit. A big shadow looming over the land. Rabbit? What do you mean, rabbit? Where are you right now? Rata, is there any way I can go to your place? I'm scared. Got it. I'll be here. Hello? Tokiwa, are you there? What's going on? The doorknob is... Is it slowly turning? Someone trying to break and enter? Arata, it may be them. Them? Who's them? Watch out for the rabbit. They'll be after you next. After me? Who? Why are they coming for us? What's this rabbit business? God, they're persistent. Maybe I should call the cops. Wait, that doesn't sound smart. God, you've got to be kidding me. They're trying to force my door open. I dash for the hallway, peeping my head out ever so slightly to stare intently at the entrance. My entire body shivered from fear. Could this be real? The door cracked open slowly, and from the opening I saw... a tall figure, clad in a black hoodie, emerging from my front door. I rushed to hide. What are they wearing? They've got a white mask on. Is that a hockey mask or something? Are they a serial murderer? Behind the mask's eye holes, I could see the vacant stare of a menace lurking. They were intimidating and almost impossible to avoid. Hollow, searching. I couldn't tell what he or she was after. As they drew closer, I got a better look at their mask. It looked like a rabbit. The pointed nose of a white rabbit. Is that a rabbit? Goody and rabbit ears. Sorry, Tokiwa. The rabbit you've been talking about just barged in. What? Run for it, Arata! Where the hell do you expect me to go? Ugh. Masked intruders trying to enter my room. I kept low to the ground, holding my breath as I kept World's Odyssey running on my laptop. I glanced around the room. What do? Do I hide, or should I try and make a run for it? No. Even if I were to hide, I could be captured in no time. I need to get out of here. My eyes darted to the balcony, followed by my feet scurrying quickly over to the handrail outside. There's no other wall for me to scale. My only path to escape is to jump this tree in front of me. It's about 1.5 meters between the handrail and the tree. This won't be an easy jump. Ah! I sensed someone watching from behind me, and as I turned around, there stood the rabbit. A glaring light caused my eyes to squint, but I couldn't believe how quickly they found me. Damn it! Here I go! Whoa! Thankfully, I scaled the jump, and the branches broke my fall, allowing me to land without breaking my legs. However, I slammed my butt and elbows enough to knock the wind out of me, and my hand was skinned. Better than dying in my own home. Ah, shoot. Hope my laptop's okay. Huh? I heard the glass door to my balcony slide open, and out came the rabbit. Ugh, I gotta get the hell out of here. Thank goodness. Forgot that I threw my phone into my pocket before I hightailed it. Tokiba called and left a message. Arata, are you okay? I'm at a cafe where a friend of mine works. It's close to our office. It's called Night Owl, by that sketchy park. If you hear this message, then come here too. I'll be waiting for you. Night Owl. Why does that sound so familiar? If I'm not mistaken, the sketchy park she's referring to is Yamabushi Park. That's just around the corner. Welcome, sir. Oh, hey, you're that guy I met at the park. Mizunashi, was it? Nice to see you again. Good evening. Oh, that's right. This guy works at Night Owl. No wonder it sounded familiar. It was a quaint but stylish cafe. Something out of a modernist novel where I could imagine writers gathering and discussing their work. Lined across the counters were some bottles of spirits. Judging from what I could see on the menu and in the outlay of the bar area, it was a tastefully decorated space. One aesthetic choice that caught my eye, however, was numerous statues of satyrs and demons placed about, along with frames encasing what had appeared to be the logo of some secret society. What do you think of the place? Pretty nice, huh? Take a seat anywhere you'd like. Let me bring you a menu. Arata! Hey. Hey, did I startle you? Hey, why were you hiding behind the counter? I told the manager that people were chasing after me. He said that I could hide here. Sorry, there isn't a lot of space here. No, you totally saved me. Thanks, Mr. Manager. You're welcome. So, it was Mizunashi that you were waiting for, huh? Yep. We work at the same company. My head's been spinning from all the stress because of the scandal that's been going on. Ah, can't imagine how tough that must be. Hey, Mizunashi, how about a cup of joe? Thanks. Huh? You guys know each other? Yes, we've been acquainted, haven't we? I've been meaning to thank you about that time. Oh, don't mention it. I quite enjoyed our last chat, actually. I'll prepare your coffee. You two go on ahead in the back. I'll close up shop for today, so make yourselves at home. Thanks, man. Ho ho! A man in a rabbit mask, you say? Yeah, it wasn't something you see every day, so I'm sure of it. I'd been noticing them in the corner of my eye since yesterday. Before I knew it, a group of them had my home surrounded. So I sprinted the hell out of there. Same for you, right? Well, for me, I barely had a chance to act. They straight up broke my door open and forced themselves in. What? That's horrifying. A rabbit mask, you say? I don't know if my sources know of anything related to that. You see, this guy is a legend in the occult world. This cafe is a famous hangout spot for hardcore occult enthusiasts. I'd like to join from time to time. I believe it. This place is safe then, right? Yep. So, all those weirdos in the rabbit masks, do you think they're part of a secret society? Don't ask me. I'm not familiar with that stuff. What? You're so boring. You can at least pretend to agree with me. I won't, because it makes no sense. There were 4 of them around my home. 4. All dressed in black. Who does that? They tried to abduct me. Nothing good comes from weird cults like that. Secret society. Listen to yourself. It's absurd. Then what would you call them? They're definitely not part of the press. Ever since all of this cyber-terrorist nonsense was put on Enigma, I've noticed them creeping. I don't know either. I'd like someone to fill me in on what the hell's going on. Mizunashi, any milk or sugar? Oh, I'm fine. Gotcha. placed the coffees on the table in front of us, then took a seat at the table. I think Tokyo was not too far off, actually. You think so? I mean, whenever people talk about secret societies, people automatically assume that it's like a conspiracy or something. People would be surprised by how many groups operate in the shadows, all around us, every day of the week. Most put up a front. Globalist groups masquerading as trade corporations with diversified interests. However, there are plenty of secret groups that rely upon cult-like indoctrination to function. So forget your preconceptions about what they're called. The fact that they're after you is reason enough for you to be concerned. But why would they be after us? You can't expect us to believe that they're just the victims of cyber terrorism looking to exact revenge upon us. Beats me. Maybe you have something that they might want? What? I certainly don't have anything to warrant their interest, right, Arata? Yeah. I mean, these creeps were determined enough to break into your homes, right? Did either of you bother to call the police? The thought crossed my mind, but with our company's current situation, I figured it might be inviting even more trouble. Continue, Anjo. I'm gonna open my drink real quick. Ah. The last thing I want is for a couple of cops to raid and snoop around in my home. When I stopped to consider the possibility of being arrested, I couldn't bring myself to report it. Makes sense. I can't get a hold of anyone else at the company either. I was starting to panic. I see. Mizunaishi, Tokiwa, if neither of you feel safe heading home, you can stay here for the time being. What? Our first order of business has to be figuring out whatever these rabbit folks could want from the two of you. Whether or not we should report these mass creeps to the authorities is to be decided. Sir, are you sure we can stay here? You are a member of the Occult Association. Sir, It's not like you to get all teary-eyed. Anjo closed his eyes before rubbing Tokiwa's shoulder as she cried softly. Wow, Tokiwa acts so comfortably around him. He must be as kind as he seems. Hey, thanks for including me. Don't mention it. We're all in this together. I'm more than happy to have you. Besides, I sense something big brewing in the horizon with you two. I can't wait. Anjo? I think you're letting your true intentions slip out a bit. Oops, my bad. Time would only tell if Anjo's prediction turned out to be correct, but there was no doubt that both Tokiwa and I were grateful for him. The rabbit didn't think twice before breaking in and entering my home. It was a close call. If it came to blows, they likely could have killed me. It's probably best if I avoid going home for a while. This was nothing like the ghost photo or the haunted apartments. It was a very specific threat, aimed directly at me. Bum bum bum. Loading? Screen? No? Okay, there we go. I sipped the cup of coffee in front of me to calm myself before recounting to Tokiwa and Anjo what I'd learned about World's Odyssey. I also made mention of how I found out that someone altered some of the game's code, going so far as to delete the logout command. You're lying. I mean, development on World's Odyssey was halted over a year ago. I didn't think Aggle's servers were still working. I couldn't believe it at first either, but I swear to you it's true. So does your laptop still work? I think so. What do you mean you think? Look, it was hard to be careful when I was running at full speed. Alright, it's booting up. I can still log into World's Odyssey. Sheena! Oh, Mizunaishi. Wait, wait, you're kidding, right? This isn't the Sheena, is it? Why is she... World's Odyssey is still online too. How? See? You believe me now? Oh, that voice, isn't that... I brought Tokiwa. Really? Sumika, is it really you? Sheena, you're safe. I thought I'd never see you again. Sumika, I've missed you so much. I missed you too. Hurry up and get yourself out of this game. You're reaching the ending engage soon, right? I'll do whatever it takes to help you, so don't you worry, okay? Yep. He's already planned on telling her. That was like one of the first things he did. It's like, oh hey, World's Odyssey's running online. I better call Tokiwa. That was like literally the first thing. Hey, I found evidence of Sheena's whereabouts. Call me when you get this. Thank you. Like I said, like, also, like, there's been enough evidence to be like, Anjo's not a bad person. Honestly, also, if anything, like, I probably would have told Anjo, because it's like, with all of this occult stuff going on, I'd be like, bro, you know more than I do, and you seem like not a dick. You could probably help me. Also, Sumika really trusts him, like, with her life. So, can't be a bad guy. Kind of. It was more along the lines of, I feel, because it was like, look, don't let that stay in your head all the time. You have a life to live. But he also mentioned right after she disappeared, they've been looking for her nonstop. Think he's more nefarious than he lets on? We'll see. Man, this really takes me back. When Anjo looked at the screen, his eyes widened incredulously. This girl, is she a friend of yours playing from another computer somewhere? Something like that. We've been searching for her for some time. This might be hard to believe, but this is a VR game, and she's not able to log out. She can't log out? Can't she ask her family to take her goggles off or something? That would have been nice, but even if we wanted to do that for her, we have no idea where her body is. What? You mean... Yes, so there's only one foolproof method we have for waking her up. She needs to activate the ending N-Gage, and we need to help her. Wow, talk about a tangled web you guys live in. Alright, there we go. Alright, what do we get? Alright, so... we still only have shooting, we have Scala, Depression, slightly reduced damage, increase all enemies' corruption level by 20%. I don't know why you would ever want to do that. Or Antidote, decrease it by 20. This is just like one of my Japanese animes. Don't think there's... yeah, there's nothing else. Alright, there you go. See, now we can walk through that door just fine. Can't jump on those, though. Unfortunate. Sometimes there's stuff lurking in the corners of the rooms. So I don't think there's... oh! Hi, buddy! You're, like, right there. I think this is the thing. It's just a key. Oh, it's a scene. As if you didn't already know, Anjo. I wonder what this strange parchment could be. Do you think it's an omen of some kind? Huh? Cattle mutilation, successful shooting. Arizona State has been threatened by frequent occurrences of... okay, whatever. I was gonna read that, but I guess not. That's another item from the real world that shouldn't be here. It's all in English. I wonder if it's a foreign tabloid or something. It's pretty discolored, so it can't be a recent issue. Let's not forget, they are, like, in Japan, so... like, this is not, you know, Mystic Land 20XX of, you know, whatever, the future. They're in Japan. It sure is dense. There's so many pages piled and folded together. This is called a newspaper. It's a way to keep track of current events. Things like accidents, scandals, recent reportings, and the like. I see. Is this another example of technology that only exists where you come from? Yeah, I guess so. I've never seen these symbols before. Can you read it, Sheena? Sorry, but this is an ancient language. I can't really read it either. Oh, this thing? I had no idea what it was either. Isn't it just the oddest thing? There's a bunch of weird-looking drawings on it, too. How? Those aren't drawings. Apparently they're called photos. A futuristic technology that can actually save a save a memory onto what's called flim. She says flim. Ah yes, physical media, a true relic. Yo, what's up, Newiki? I don't get the concepts, but boy, you sure know a lot, Lily. Flim, huh? That's cool. Indeed. Flim is cool. Ladies, it's called film. In any case, check this out. Wow, I didn't know cows could float in the air like this. This isn't normal by any stretch. Are you scared? Are you? Yeah, I think the headline reads cattle It reads cattle mutilation. Allegedly, there were numerous sightings of it during the 1960s in both the UK and in America. Whoa, Enigma! Man, you scare the crap out of me sometimes. Can you warn us before you appear out of nowhere next time? I agree, Kamen Rider. I like the way your ears switch. It's adorable. Hey, that's my right. You're the one who needs my expertise, so how about you pipe down for once and listen? Grrr. Gruesome as it might be, cattle mutilation was something of a fad a few decades ago. Those unlucky enough to find the corpses saw flayed flesh, gouged eyes, and organs. And that's if the stench didn't get to them first. People became so disturbed by these ghoulish displays that escapism and fantasy worlds became common methods of coping with the trauma. How frightening! I can't imagine what would compel someone to commit such an atrocity. Escapism is a temporary solace. That's scary. You're a treasure trove of knowledge, aren't you, Mr. Enigma? Well, I've been doing a lot of research recently. The real oddity is this newspaper, though. What is something from the real world doing inside this game? Real world? What do you mean by that? Mitsunashi, you forgot to use the voice chat. Mr. Enigma. Mr. Enigma. Huh? What's up? Are you, okay? I think so. I don't feel sick or anything. In the meantime, I'll keep investigating. You all should go on ahead. Okay, got it. His voice sounded tired. I hope he's getting enough sleep. Sheena, Enigma's been saying some confusing stuff. You're right. I wonder if something's happened to him. I've been growing increasingly concerned. Is Mitsunashi actually okay? Maybe the workload is starting to get to him. Okay, so we can go back to reality right now. But again, we're not going to, because I want to keep exploring. Also, I need a break from reading. I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, this game, it has some moments where it dips into darkness.
Perfect opportunity.
It has its moments.
Just wait till I get to you.
Alright, what can I learn? What can I do?
Hurry! Look inside! Hey! How's this? Boom! Huh. Take that! Found it!
Yeah!
These stars are coming down! Go! Bye-bye!
Almost all of them. Wow. Okay.
Let's go!
Alright. This is probably the best course of action. Don't hit the... Ah, I hit one. Whatever. Okay, I did learn the second... I do need to go through her skills. She's learned a lot. But for now, I think just attack will work just fine.
All right. Out of here! It's over.
Sinners released me from his grasp for the day for an hour and a half. Oh, that's right. You've been playing the MMO, haven't you?
Getting stronger.
All right. Let's take a second and go through Sheena's skills. Is it this one? Okay, it's the first one. I keep forgetting. All right. So. Is it? Oh. Alright. So we'll go through this. We have everything we want here already. So we have Fire Revival, resurrect units within radius at a cost of 40. That's not bad. So that's multi-res if we need it, in case we ever need it. We have Medi as a healing spell, Medic as a secondary healing spell. Alright, dude. Alright, so I think I don't remember the enemies in this dungeon, so I'm gonna keep all 3 like Lunas on here. Rokudane for sure. It's gonna be our bug destroyer. Then we have 8, which is good against Star Attribute, so we're gonna do that. It's got some good power. I think Stark and Star Egg is good. And last but not least, we have something to boost. Is there any physical attacks that we have? I don't think so, so I'm not gonna put it on. But I can't see any reason not to either. So I'm gonna put that at the bottom. Put that there. Alright, there we go. Everyone else doesn't really have a ton of skills yet, so we don't have to worry about that. But we've had Sheena for a while, and I know most of her skill combinations. There is another version of Rokudane that I just don't remember how to get. I think I have to use it twice, I'm not sure. I'll check it out in the next battle, though. We got this going here. Don't you love those crane sounds? Squeak! Scream! Got some more spider web. Alright, let's keep going. Can't go anything. Trying to remember if there's anything on the ship. Let's go look. I remember I did wander around here for a bit, kind of clueless on some stuff, but we'll see what we got. So doesn't look like we have anything on the ship we can go get. Can't jump on those. Ah, okay. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying Dragon Quest X. Also, we could have gone around this part. Alright, so there's an event flag there. There's also another exit that we could have gone to. Oh no! They got me.
We need to prepare for battle.
Oh no.
Here
Okay,
I
good.
come.
Those things can do a ton of damage. Alright, what can I do? Okay, that does give you something. Alright.
Hey, how's this? Awesome! Take this!
We take like no damage from that.
Bring it to pieces! My turn!
Alright, where's a good area? I think this one's good. good enough at any rate.
Identifying enemies' weak points.
Guess I'll just guard. No. I didn't want you to replace that with that. I wanted you to do
All
that.
right.
I think. Move a little bit back. Yeah, I can.
I can win this.
There we go.
No use.
Nope, no skill learn. Feels bad.
Let's go.
Yeah, you could turn down the quality of streams. That should lessen it up a little bit.
What is it?
Alright, what do we got? For you, you are a moon attribute. You are a sun attribute. I'm not gonna do as much damage to you with this attack, but
I did it.
I should be able to kill you, hopefully. Maybe?
How's this?
Wow, I didn't do much damage to the moon enemy either. Ugh.
Here I come.
Alright, well, Al doesn't have much SP left, so... is it worth... I don't think it's worth doing a battle jack right now. So I can just do this and get rid of more bugs, just in case stuff doesn't work.
Take this. Hey, yeah. Let's go.
Alright. I think, honestly, installing a genre is probably our best bet here.
Give him hell.
Locked and loaded.
Only have one shot.
Pew pew. Bullseye.
Well, that didn't do much damage.
I won't go easy on you.
Probably should have just summoned something instead. Oh well.
I did it.
Mistakes for later.
Yeah. No.
This thing takes like no damage.
One more time.
Not too
Wait till I
shabby out
get
there.
to you.
Jeebus. You have like an absurd amount of HP. I would like you to stop it. I know I don't have any MP. Crap. Fine. Just attack you and get knocked back.
How's this?
I can knock you into Lily as well.
Take this.
That way, you weren't dead before, you're definitely dead now.
Done and dusted. Sweet rock. All right. I'll work harder.
Alright, guess I was going here. Alright. What this event? How odd. I wonder what this does. What are you muttering about over there? Oh, forgive me. It's nothing serious. I've merely been inspecting the shipyard. All of these sights and sounds are foreign to me. Oh, this. Oh, this. I remember this. I remember this. Okay. Hardest Palace seemed very traditional in its design. Are you unfamiliar with machines? Yes, the purpose of these machines and tools is unknown to me. I can tell someone had put a great deal of thought in their design, though. Hehe. Ah, gotcha. It's always nice to step outside of your comfort zone. That's how you expand your mind. You're supposed to take advice from someone who has the least amount of life experience. Hey, age is just a number. Besides, I've seen my fair share of newly built ships setting sail from the harbor before. Oh, really? What was that like? Well, it was like, BAM! Then the gate opened up and the ship burned like a beast. It was like, oh, and it was like, wow! Wow, incredible! Did you get all of that? This one's a light that never goes out. Heh, right? Heck, I even learned how to drive one a little. Don't worry, Allie. You're alright. Lurk away. want, I could show you right here, Lily. You just flip the switch, check the mirrors, and... So what happens if you pull this lever? Huh? What happens again? Oh no! The crane is swinging this way! That isn't good. Get out of the way, you two! Lily! Ow! Watch out! Ah! Whoa! Great job, Sheena. Looks like you pushed them out of the way in the nick of time. Yes, I'm just happy they weren't seriously hurt. I think I might have pushed them too hard, though. Huh? They're not getting up. Maybe they slammed their heads? You two alright? It was Al who said age is just a number, but it wasn't in like anything weird. It was just terms of like life experience of seeing stuff. My body crashed into something. It tickles. Lily, is that you on top of me? I can't see a thing and you're heavy. Hurry up and get off of me. Oh, wait a minute. I'll get out of your way, but don't move just yet. No, Lily, you wait a minute. Before you get up, you need to fix your clothes. What is this happening? I'm gonna be honest with you, this is probably the worst scene I've seen so far. Like, this is probably like the worst one. Hey, is there something I can help with? Did they get stuck somewhere? Hey, you can't come over here. Mr. Enigma, don't look. What the? Why are you blindfolding me? I can't move. Are you okay? Sheena, let go of me. We have to do something. No! I mean, sure, the situation isn't ideal, but this is something you could help with. What does that mean? Nothing. Anyway, wait right here, got it? Lily, hurry up and get off of Al. Forgive me, Sheena. I can't seem to stand without getting my clothes getting stuck. Jeez Louise, I'm being smushed. Sheena, are you sure they're okay? Yeah, I guess we'll have to pull them apart. Again, that's probably like the worst scene so far. You don't see me. There's another thing right there. I'm gonna go back and the other one first. Oh, buddy. No. Can't follow me up here. Not for real, though. That's probably, like, the most suggestive scene I've seen in this game. Surprisingly, actually. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go.
Found it.
Okay, storage key. That lets us go back to the other area and open that door, which we'll do after we investigate this area. Oh, hey, look at that. A thing. Looks like you'd be destroyed with a special ability. Looks like the same one we saw in Hardest Palace. So we can't go there just yet. Because we don't have one. We don't have that. So we're gonna go back to the storage area. I missed! There we go. I didn't miss this time. You're already crying? Hopefully, we'll never have to. Because as soon as, like, honestly, as much as I like Al as a character, she's not the best in combat. So I took her out, like, the second I got the chance. It's unfortunate. As cool as I think like spear attacks can be, she's not great. Alright, here we go. What's in here?
What's this?
Magic bracelet level 5. We got level 5. So I can finally put one of those on. Yeah, that ups defense, so that's not bad.
This'll do.
And I think during the next dungeon, finally start putting that stuff on. Oh, we have this event to go through as well, because I didn't do it beforehand. We did that already. Also, Mr. Shopman probably has weapons for Al that we can use in the meantime.
You called for right.
I think I did the
You
I did the
called
quest
for-
already.
Ah, you wanted to browse my wares.
He does in fact. Does not increase her attack though, which is unfortunate. I think everything is just going to decrease Lily's SP at this point. So I just kind of need to buckle down and go with it. E3's next month? Wow.
Is this okay? Thank you. How might be careful out there?
Oh, that's right. We will see her. We will see her glitch mode outfit eventually. Shenanigans. I've seen everyone, but like one person's in my party. And it's just because every time I get close, something happens. It's just like she either dies or like, you know, we go to camp and you know, hey, the corruption's gone. So there we go. I was wondering why I couldn't find it. Oh no, I didn't buy her a spear. I bought her. Oh yeah, SP is increasing by 10 on that thing, so I think this will be better for her in the long run.
Nicely.
Stop it from happening. If I can find a way to stop it, I will. But we are doing everything in this game that I can come across and think of. I think if there's anything that I could put on that wouldn't be too overpowered. Yeah, we did get the Teddy key holder from a thing, so.
I've made up my mind.
What's the Mind of Steel? Decreases XP gained. Why would you do that to yourself? Someone come with this, smack you. I didn't design it. Don't hurt me. Yeah, Lily needs a lot more HP. I think I can give her guard bracelet level 2.
I've made up my mind.
Level 1's fine for you.
Perfect
I
fit.
guess a little overall stuff exposed. I don't like her alt outfit though. I'm just like, it's really kid-like, and that makes me uncomfortable. So no. So she's gonna save. You have to go all the way around again. It's important to note, I think you can get away from most monsters without like full-on dashing and sprinting. Just if you want, like, sprinting just increases that distance even faster. Alright, so we did one room. So we can go this way. And keep going until the game forces us to go to the real world, in which case I will have to read more. Should be soon. Alright, so... looks like the right one's the dead end, so we'll go in there first. Chrono Sword? What's that one?
Hope this works.
I think that's pretty good. I like the way this one looks. Hold on, we turn it. It's kind of hard to see, but I really like the way this sword looks. How many more playable characters? There are 6, as far as I know. I'm only on chapter 8 right now, though. But there are 6, and they are all in the opening. The DLC gives you an extra character, but she appears in the story, and I just didn't want to mess things up for my first playthrough. So I have the DLC for that one turned off. But it was free. Well, not free. I kind of bought it, but I didn't. The last character we'll meet is the one that I currently have, like, at the forefront of the party. Like, where Sheena is, like, walking around now, I have her. And I like her the best. Here we go. So we literally can't go any further. So we have this, like, bugged wall in front of us. We can't do anything. I think by the end of chapter 5, we see all of them. There's not a ton of time. It's not going to be like 10 hours before we meet the next one. Unless we take 10 hours to do this dungeon. It's like we get one after this dungeon. I like all of the characters. They all have something to contribute in some way, shape, or form. Now, the only thing that I don't understand, because they still haven't explained it, is these slots down here. This is the partner slots. Go over too many times. Like, I'm guessing reserve members is like either something if you, like, everyone faints or what. But I thought that's what the partner slots were for. And then all my party members died and then nothing happened. I like the characters. I will play favesies all of the time. But it's like, I don't dislike any of the characters in this game, and I think that's a miracle. There's usually one that I dislike. And, like, the closest to that would be either Al or Lydia, and I don't really dislike either of them. They just have their quirks. So sometimes there's been multiple people here, but usually there's only one.
What? Ren? I just got a message from Ren. Oh, finally. It's been impossible getting a hold of any other staff member besides Tokiwa.
Finally, I don't have to read. He says, now having to read. Miss Rin Azukaze, our CEO's chief secretary and accounting exclusive. She's the sharpest person in our company. Since our CEO was put out on an international business trip, she was handling all of our affairs in Japan. She has a gift at connecting with people, and it garnered the trust of our entire staff.
What's she doing awake this early? Let's see.
Hello everyone, are you all safe? Until this incident calms down, I want all staff to refrain from coming into work. If you're ever approached for an interview and down, please decline to comment and exit the conversation as soon as possible. In regards to everyone's clock-ins, I'll be sure to adjust everyone's hours, so please do not worry. Individuals with project-based deadlines have been spoken to already, so do not fret. Best, Rin.
Oh, wow. Rin's stellar as usual. I can always depend on her. Sleeping on the sofa's doing a real number on my back.
Hey, what's up, Weiss? This is kind of a paid vacation, but it's not like it's like the worst kind of vacation.
Drinking Night Owl's cold brew first thing in the morning is just what I need.
Real talk, I can't wait for the limited edition to get here, because I love this soundtrack. I love it so much. Yo, what's up, Flame? There it is. Saw it in chat. Was waiting for it. Thanks God for the host. I appreciate it. Hope you have had a good day, because I know you were probably at work. Also, I did mention it before. Sumika is the voice of Lucy Hartfilia as well. I don't remember her actor's name, unfortunately. I really like Sumika though. She is someone that I would hang out with on the regular.
Cup, okay?
Of course.
Tokiwa, are you even listening?
Duh. So what? What's all this about cattle mutilation?
Forget about the cattle part. I'm talking about finding a newspaper.
Did you really, Weiss? That's awesome. That makes me happy. That legit makes me happy. Lady McGlass, she voices literally everyone. Oh, hey, Glass. Can you voice this character for me?
Basically, don't you find it strange that something from our world would materialize in the game?
I thought you put it in there. You're the
You're
programmer
gonna
of
hear.
World's
Hold on,
Odyssey,
let me
after
mute
all.
Mike while this is going on. Okay, I have like a cord wrapped around the table that I'm using that I wanted to plug into the other computer for my headset because it's beeping at me. But I'm like, it's wrapped around the table, you're gonna hear it, so.
There's no way I would have programmed anything that wasn't a part of the original design doc. Aside from the newspaper, we found a photo and a diary in there too. It's kind of creepy.
Did he write code to write code for him? No. No, it makes me happy that people have like taken notice of this game. Because like I said, I latched onto this game because like I love like meta stuff. I love fourth breath breaking, and that's what this gameplay was about, and that's all I knew about it. Like I didn't watch anything other than the story. I watched like a little bit of Idea Factory's like stream that they did for gameplay, and then I left. Like I watched a little bit, so it's like I want to see how this gameplay works. But I didn't kind of pay attention. But this story is absolutely fantastic. And then I read like somewhere, I think it was like on a tweet about a review article that I didn't read because I didn't want to be spoiled. Apparently the writer of Corpse Party is a part of this. That's like he's doing the writing. So it's like kind of why it has a different feel from the other games to it. But I love it. I love this.
Well, it's simple. If you didn't place it in there, then someone else did. I have no clue why they would have, though. Besides, all of the data and assets for World's Odyssey are stored inside of servers located at Aggle Inc. Doesn't that seem like a red flag to you? Maybe they're the ones running the servers to engage with an internal experiment of some kind.
A pragmatic observation. I hadn't expected that from you.
What is that supposed to mean? Things get complicated when the occult's involved.
So, what do you make of these related strings of text? I found similar messages in the photo and the diary that are fixing the bugs in-game. On top of it all, I can't seem to find any related information on the internet. What did Andra call them before? I think he called them truth fragments?
Both Tokiwa and Anjo jumped.
That's it! For fans of the occult, this totally hits the spot. Right, Anjo?
This truly is a mystery! A mystery!
To tell you the truth, I can't explain how or why this text causes the bugs to disappear, but given our predicament, anything is possible.
Tokiwa, you're the one who said that all of this must be some kind of occult business, right?
Who's been sacrificing electric sheep?
Man, you were such a stiff, Arda. Did it kill you to stretch your mind a bit and consider things from every angle?
Mizunashi, didn't I explain it enough? The thing about truth fragments is, once you start uncovering them, you're asking for trouble.
I know.
It seems like you found a second. No! Could it be? Have you found a third?
Searching. Crap. Look! See? Cattle mutilation. Search results, 0 hits.
You're right. When I typed the terms into the search bar, I was able to find results without a problem.
Ah! No hits on my end either!
The hair has interesting physics. Which ones? I can only assume you're talking about Anjos.
Oh my gosh! Something this commonplace pulls up 0 hits? I wonder if someone could be siphoning the information in these search yields from the Global Information Database.
It has to be a government conspiracy. Only a secret
finger
cell
guns.
with
Is that an
significant
emote you
influence
have?
could do this. Incredible. Just incredible.
Amazing. I like it.
Did Tokiwa happen to forget that someone from a secret society just tried to kill her? Is she okay?
Look, Arda, just let her have her fun. She's been through trauma. Just let her have fun.
However, if we can't do any research online, then how can we be expected to dig up any dirt from here on?
Fear not. I've got a whole library of occult-related literature here. Go ahead, check it out.
Ta-da! I've got the books.
Wow, you weren't kidding. Thank you.
Come to think of it, one of my regulars came in yesterday, making a whole fuss about how he had just seen a UFO. Then again, the stuff that
Where's
comes out of my
Scooby-Doo
customers'
having a
mouths is
mystery to
usually all
solve?
nonsense. Just a whole lot of crazy.
Like, this stuff is on, like, Scooby-Doo 2 levels of mystery. Not Scooby-Doo 2, Scooby-Doo 1. I got them flip-flopped for a second.
If cattle mutilation is what you're into, then I recommend...
Fear not, I work for the bad guys. I mean... I have the books of the bad guys.
This was a big deal in the 70s in America, which led to massive coverage about it in Japan. This particular topic is huge in the
Scooby-Doo's
occult world.
amazing. Which one? I'm curious. Which Scooby-Doo you watching?
Corpses would be left with small incision wounds, but without a brain, eyes, or lungs. People began theorizing it was the work of an infrared attack.
I found it.
Huh? What's so special about this picture of dead livestock?
This was actually in the newspaper that I found in the game. I just noticed it now. Here, behind the cow's tuft of hair, there's a shadow. There's some symbols here.
How could you make out anything with such a pixelated photo?
Ooh, Pup Named Scooby-Doo. I feel a lot of people like that one. I haven't watched it.
Here's a magnifying
Not a lot of it.
glass.
I've seen like 2 episodes.
Thanks.
I took the magnifying glass and tried writing down letters that were little more than a millimeter long onto a notepad. Let's be code. So they include WADS, STDLIB, H, whatever. Knew it. If I hit enter the string of letters into the coordinating lines of code, the bug should disappear. Follow Scooby-Doo goes Hollywood Scooby-Doo show. And where I use next? Nice. This time, stop assuming my hobbies.
You're right. What are these strings of letters? Maybe this is a code that lets you convert numbers to a header for Odyssey. What is going on?
This is where it gets creepy. I tried overriding the source code around Sheena's location. Sheena, I made some adjustments right now. Can you tell me if you noticed any changes?
Mr. Enigma, there was a huge sinkhole in the floor a second ago, but it's all plugged up now. Jeez, that scared me!
You're lying. I can't believe it.
I need you to believe it. Why else would I have shown it to you? Sheena, I've been able to remove more bugs from the map, so keep your natural progression going.
Got it. Thank you!
Wow. You are amazing. We might really be able to save Sheena after all.
Do 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 do. I love this stuff. It's so good.
We will.
Anyways, since when have you started calling Sheena by her first name?
Believe it.
Huh? I hadn't noticed.
Oh, don't brush me off. You were so obvious. Right, Anjo? Anjo?
In a matter of minutes, Anjo came down from his cheerful mood. His face grew pale.
Is this something you should be doing? You're not just messing with the game world. It's like you're messing with the fabric of our world, too. Changing the world is a deed too grand for idle hands like ours. Oh, excuse me. It's gotten over me. What you just did now was so godly, I couldn't help but fear the worst.
Anjo?
Yo, Anjo. I dropped by for some breakfast.
Oh, welcome, Munakata. I've been expecting you.
Anjo works for Sir.
Please, take a seat wherever you'd like.
Okie dokie. Huh? Ho 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 ho!
Oh, Munakata!
Hey, Sumika! It's been a while. How's it hanging?
A long time. I've been better, but I'm good.
Oh, and Art is here too! What are you two doing here so early? What, are you dating?
No. What are you talking about? You're dumb.
Wow, you're dumb.
Shit! Excuse me. I guess I jumped to conclusions. Sorry about that, Arda.
What? This guy hasn't changed one bit.
Natsuo Munakata. I remember when we were working on development for World's Odyssey. He was still working as a programmer for Aggle at the time, answering any of our questions related to the Alice engine. But something about his mannerisms or how he speaks rubbed me the wrong way, so I was never really fond of him. From what I'd heard, he'd quit working at Aggle 6 months ago. 6 months ago? To start a web consultancy firm. I remember receiving an email about it.
Oh yeah! I heard about your guys' company. I wouldn't want to be in your shoes. You guys doing alright?
Not really. How dare they call us cyber terrorists? Where do they get off?
I was on the World's Odyssey project back when I worked at Aggle. When I heard the news, I could hardly believe it.
Funny that you mention Aggle. It sounds like they're up to something suspicious.
What? Are you serious?
Dealing with him could be infuriating at times, but I knew that, deep down, he wasn't really a bad guy. So I went out on a limb and told him everything that had happened thus far and decided to ask him for his opinion.
So the World's Odyssey servers are active, huh? The Alice Engine project was archived immediately after development when the game was halted.
This guy's also no good, I can tell. Nah, I like this guy. This guy's pretty good. I like him.
The only way anyone could have reacted.
I like this guy. Everyone seems to hate him. I'm just like, I don't see it.
To top it off, hearing that the game is basically unplayable with a glitched system database? That's insane.
It's got to be a red herring. I mean, look at that. What is that? Hold on. Look at that tie. It's not even pointed. It's like square. It's evil, right? And pinstripes, man. Nah, totally evil.
I suspect Aggle has something to do with it. None of our team members intentionally made our contact information available to the public. Munakata, since you used to work at Aggle, do you have any contacts inside of the company still?
Sorry. As badly as I'd like to help you,
That's a good question, Sivia. I just thought about it. I was like, why are you wearing with jeans? Yeah, those are definitely jeans. Those are not like nice pants. Those are jeans. You can see the pockets and everything. Also, dang it, I hate anime for making suits look comfortable. This one looks comfortable, but they're not. They're itchy and boring. Sorry, personal bias coming through. Continue.
My previous boss left the company, and all of my subordinates were let go. Sadly, I've got no friends there anymore.
Yeah, wouldn't question it without the jacket for sure. Like, if he was just wearing the nice shirt, I would just be like, okay, whatever. He's just the Chad programmer guy.
I see.
Smuggler makes my tail think is that their money is going to screw them over for it as soon.
Hey,
Tinfoil
I saw
hat.
the look
Your
in your
tinfoil
eye
hat
just
still
now.
equips.
You're probably thinking to
doofus,
yourself,
I think.
Munakata's useless, aren't you? Aren't you? Hey, your expression drooped. You did think that, didn't you? Ugh. Give the guy a break.
These two have been in danger since last night. Here's your breakfast.
Thanks, boss. Danger? What kind of danger?
A group of men wearing rabbit masks have been chasing us.
What?
They've been staking out near our homes, too, so we can't go back. That's why we've been hiding here.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Aren't you? Oh. You guys are dead serious. All right then. Why don't the two of you follow me to my office?
Step inside my office, please.
What? Boss guy's got a cafe to run. You can't be hanging out here all day during business hours, right? You can't consult with the authorities, and there's a bunch of masked loonies after you. In that case, you can hide out in my office. There's plenty of room.
Soil hat surgically cut to your skull. Larry. I mean Munakata.
I mean, my startup's about 6 months old. There's a bunch of desks and phones, but I have 0 employees. I've been posting on classifieds, but even after doing a round of interviews, I can't seem to hold on to a single person. So don't be shy. You're free to use my office as a base, and you can commute here too.
Oh, but where?
We've also got a gym in the basement floor, and there's a shower you can use.
We'll take it.
Hey! Oh, give me a sec though. Let me finish my breakfast.
I don't know what he had, but he ate it really fast. It's like, hey Anjo, make me a Pop-Tart.
All right, let's get to it. Thanks for the breakfast, boss. Money's on the counter.
Are you sure? I don't mind if they stay here.
I'm sure. Seeing as how my former employer could be involved in their predicament, I feel somewhat responsible. Besides, if Aggle is up to some shady business, then I'm not gonna let it slide.
I see. Sounds reasonable. Mizunashi, Tokiwa, feel free to stop by anytime, okay? All-nighters are welcome here.
Okay. Thanks, Sanjo.
You've never seen you put away bacon and eggs, true.
I sincerely appreciate your kindness. That goes for both of you.
I'll be sure to gather as much information as I can, too. Be safe out there, guys. Tokiwa, we'll have another chat about the occult next time we meet. Take care, okay?
Okay.
Alright, there we go. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright. Voila! Look at that. Block removed. Oh boy.
Yeah!
You have a huge range of sight, jeez.
Lucky me.
Well, being clumsy Kohai. I don't know what the Kohai is,
Now's
but.
turn.
Oh boy. Big guy. You're a sun attribute, aren't you? But I think mine does stuff does damage to Star.
You should have stayed home.
Oh, my attack went up. Neato. Yeah, unfortunate. I can do. Why is the opposite of senpai? Oh, okay. That's not a term you hear a lot, so yeah.
Take that!
Today I learned.
My turn!
Ah, I didn't learn. Whatever. What's this guy's
Scanning.
son? Yeah, we're...
You can win this!
yeah, there we go.
All right. Ah! Ah! Yeah! Home run! Blast off! Let's go!
Alright, you
Let me
were Moon Element, right? Miss Amelia? So I'm here.
I did it.
Hopefully get the 32%.
Yeah!
Do no damage.
Sense something.
There we go.
Ha!
And we poisoned it.
Ah, yes! Feel too hot. Here I
Uh-oh.
come.
Hold on, let's, no, I don't want to escape.
Hey, how's this? Leave it to me.
Here you go. Glitch mode. Here we go. We are gonna murder this thing. Hopefully. Oh, we're murdering this thing.
Die, 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 die! Go away, go away, go away! Don't lose, boss! Took you down.
Yep.
Oh, victory!
All of the glitch modes are like that.
I've got so much left to prove.
It's also a huge risk. Had there been another enemy that could deal 11% corruption to that, Sheena would have died. So yeah, glitch mode's a huge risk. But I wanted to try and get some uses in there. For Achievos, I did mention that earlier. I don't know how many of you were here. It's like I said, I mentioned earlier, there's like 2 Achievos that's like, hey, do glitch mode a bunch of times and then do glitch mode a countless number of times. So it's like, that's pretty hard to get. So, oh no, you missed the glitch farm. Oh no. Also, I just noticed, like, the Entoma is like wrapped around like all of that leg. The right leg. Ooh, ooh, here's another thing. Ba-da-da-da, Ah! Sheena, Lily, look over there. I've never seen a monster like that before. My, looks rather small for a monster, doesn't it? Oh man, it's already been killed. Since I was the one to discover it, it should be named after me, right? Beats me. It's not bonus damage given or received. It ups your stats a lot. But the way the corruption system works is that you have a percentage from 1 to 100%. At 100%, you were automatically KO'd. At 80% is when you transform to glitch mode on your turn. Which allows you to use a super powerful attack. But, you know, like I said, if you hit 100% corruption, you're dead instantly. Doesn't matter. Mizanashi, aren't these? Yeah, they look like dead frogs and bluegills. Been more evidence of the real world spilling over into this one. Alright, so this was one of the ones that I skipped. Because you can see this option. How stupid is this? But, for the sake of seeing something stupid happen, hi Sanosuke, you're just in time to see stupid stuff. We're gonna try this. Okay, here we go. Where we come from, fish is eaten normally. We shouldn't have said anything. As soon as Al heard me say that, she scarfed down the fish. Oh! Oh, okay, this makes much more sense now. This makes much more sense now. Then, she contracted a major case of food poisoning and could barely move a limb. Man, that's lethal food poisoning. Sheesh. How does this make sense? It doesn't. Real world objects have been appearing in the game for some reason. Oh. Investigate. Damn it, it's one thing after the next. What the hell is going on? There's no explanation. What kind of game has random dead animals spawning from out of nowhere? None of these anomalies might have anything to do with the game. Maybe they're all connected somehow. Ugh, damn it! Mizunaishi, calm down. Oh, right. My bad. Hey, you seem exhausted. Have you been resting enough? Lily's been expressing some concern about you. I'm fine. Taking time off here and there. There's no time to rest, though. I need to keep piecing all of the facts together from what we know. Bear with me. I'll figure something out. I have to. About a guy who drowned in cheese whiz? Ugh. But nothing in terms of what Stream has seen makes sense. In terms of what I've seen, some make sense, but not a lot. I'm still, like, in the dark about most of this, so. What is it? Just don't weigh yourself too thin, okay? I mean, it's touching that you would work so hard for my sake, but... Please get some sleep. Is that what you wanted? Yes, exactly. Glad to see you haven't changed much in the past year. Huh? Really? Yep. Technically you work under me, but here you are, ordering me to get some sleep. Talk about cheeky. Well, thanks. No, thank you. He's breaking his back for someone on his team. Seems like he hasn't changed at all either. Alright, summing up, there's been some, like, weird occulty shit going on. We found Sheena stuck in a game, and we're finding objects from the real world stuck in the game as well. Ah, it's not voice acted, okay. And then we got, like, weird paranormal stuff, like we saw a ghost, a shadowy figure in an apartment where someone was murdered. We saw, we've like found like bits of code on these objects too. You must be tired after the day. Let's go to sleep. No! No! No, Morgana, I don't want to go to sleep. How's everything going? Whoa, again with the random appearance. Man, you just don't know how to keep it down, do you? You should be used to it by now. You can't help it. You're the one who insists on magically appearing with no warning. So, how goes it? Nothing much. I see. Well, I've got some news. The further you progress, the worst kind of bugs you encounter will be. Yeah, it's a pretty good emote. I'm still leaning towards making like a pout emote for Twitch, but I still want one, just overall. So I feel like I do it a lot. Like I wish I had like this emote, and I don't have it. So does that include the thing Al was talking about? I would assume so. The root of the corruption that had turned Hardest Palace into a vile dungeon filled with bugs is the Untoma Queen. What kind of monster is capable of spreading this much havoc? The coding blew me away. I don't even remember programming it. I can make an Absol Dab emote. I can get money to commission Zaffy. I could go the rest of my life without seeing anything like that again. Does it scare you? course it does. I'm not sure how to express this, but I feel like whatever it is, it's in communion with some other world. Something that we should never have come in contact with. Hold on, do I have any more that you guys don't have? It's my units. What do I got? What do I got? Dab? I only got Zito's dab. Feels bad. It's also that vision that I had after my buggy ate that shining crystal. Are those really my memories? I'm sorry, I wish I could tell you more. Don't apologize. I understand where you're coming from. Things are not all doom and gloom right now. It's just a smidge of progress, but I'll take it. Each time you defeat a martyr, the buggy eats the parasite, right? Because of that, the bugs from the map are beginning to clear. Really? Yep, let's keep it up and move forward with our plan to destroy the Entoma and restore order to the world, too. The disappearance of Al's parents can be attributed to bugs, then maybe we'll be able to save them. You're right, we must push forward for Al. Alright, so we did all of that back there, and so we can keep going. Sure, there's nothing around. We do kind of need to get some more HP.
Attacking first. Al's turn.
Al's a speedy girl.
Hey, how's this? Get back. Take that. Hey. Bye-bye.
Oh wow, Al is at 50% corruption. What element are you? Do I even need to attack? Okay, just attack, I guess, but it's no fun. Oh, I do need to do this again.
All right.
Boof myself? Buff myself.
Activating. Come on, let's go.
Buff my damage.
Powering up. Hey. Got him. Delete it. It won't go easy on you. What does it say?
You are annoying. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna come over here. No, we haven't seen Lily's glitch form either. Like we have, but we haven't.
I did it.
Hold on. I remember.
I did it.
No!
Right there.
Oh my god, what was that game? You just said, hey, you got rid of one attack, so you can keep going. It's like, no, it's not what I wanted to do. Oh wow, 66%? No! Alright, here we go. Let's keep getting rid of this thing, hopefully.
Hey, how's this? Boom! I'm sharp, aren't I? Freeze! Go! Doing it!
Ah, look at that damage.
Go! My turn.
Alright.
All right. Hee-yah! Got him. Hee-yah! The rest to me.
I can try it again. I don't have enough MP for it, but supposedly 1, 2, 3 should give us something.
I did it. I did it. Damn! It's over for now. Well done. Level up.
There we go. Restore their MP. That's what I wanted to do. There's more stuff somewhere around here. Yeah, I know the thing is behind me. There we go. Oh, it's another thing! Oh boy.
Playtime.
Isn't it great?
Here I come.
Ethnic weight. What is it? I think it's sun attribute. That gives us all the range we need. What are you?
What is it?
You're a moon attribute, okay?
Hey,
Let's try this. See how much damage that does. Nothing. Absolute garbage.
let's go.
For all that MP we just wasted, that did nothing.
All right. Hey. Out of here.
Dang it!
Took you down. It won't go easy on you.
Fine.
I did it. Yeah. How's this? Yeah. What the?
All right, keep going.
What does that do? Very concerned about what that does, so what we're gonna do.
Hey, how's this? Feels good. That all you got? Leave it to me.
Now it's worth noting the Panacea removes all status effects and buffs. Reminding you a bit of Disgaea? Kind of.
All right. Hey! Yeah! Home run!
I don't like facing this thing right now. It's got so much
The
HP.
rest to me.
Where'd it go? There it is.
I did it. Time for liftoff.
Uh-oh.
Not too
Wait till I
shabby out
get
there.
to you.
Now the question is, do we want to see Lily's glitch form and glitch attack? I actually think it's decent because it gives us SP. So yeah. Also, Al's got 420 HP. What I'm gonna do? Take this chance to do. I've gotten a bunch of these, so I can just use this.
Hey, how's this? Thanks. The rest to me. Brace yourself. Here you go.
Wait, hold on. I almost messed that up.
Here you go.
Alright, here we go.
Scared. Unforgivable. Yeah. Still annoying.
It heals us too, okay.
We did it! Well done!
I love that emote. That's so good.
Leveled out tingly!
But more importantly, what that does for us is by using glitch mode, we have now reduced like Lily's corruption level to 0. The next one will probably end up seeing Al's glitch form. And it's gonna be unfortunate, but again, we'll be able to reduce her corruption to 0. Unless I encounter a camp before then. Yeah, I can't go that way yet. Okay. Alright, we found things. Map. Let's go to Summer Life. Corpse here. A corpse there. Everywhere you look, a dead corpse. Dead fish, a dead frog. A non-native species was introduced to disrupt the ecosystem, and all of the fishes had washed up on the shore. Piles and piles of fish corpses. Dead frogs? Dead frogs had flooded the road. Most of them were run over by cars or stomped by pedestrians, leaving the roads a giant, rancid mess. Once the rot began, the flies swarmed in along with their maggots, an endless cycle of waste. Is Al's glitch form useful? Honestly, against that thing, no. Against everything else, yes. Everyone's glitch form just does a ton of damage to everything. It's just a matter of, like, some enemies are butts. There were dead cows with eyes that bulged out of their skulls, festering with maggots. Sheep with brains that were leaking from their ears. Lives come, lives go. They return, they disappear. Everything is pointless, nothing is for a reason. Lots of corpses. Death. Death. Going to die. A beautiful death. Pardoned by rots, time stop and the body is frayed. The sweet taste of death, the corrosive power of beauty. Rots, melts, flay, and release. I am the god of death. Oh, it was all a dream. Was I dreaming or not? I can't remember. Why do I feel so glum? Maybe it's because I spent all night doing researches on images of dead fish and frogs. I remember Al finding a dead frog and a dead fish inside of the World Odyssey's map. These are all keys to solving the mystery of whatever's happening inside of that game. No corpse fucking. That's rude. And lewd. And really illegal. It's like everything at once that's bad. Don't do it. The hints were in the truth fragments, but despite my best efforts, I couldn't find any more information. Unlike the previous instances where I had a photo, an address, or keywords, this particular cryptid was too vague to search on its own. I was reaching the end of my rope, but I knew that Tokyo had also begun showing signs of fatigue. Good morning. Good morning. Where's Munakata? Beats me. By the time I woke up, he was gone. Hey, Arata, there's something here. How weird will Arata's search history be by the end of the game? I mean, it's already pretty weird. We've looked up Yamabushi Park. We've looked up the apartments. I don't remember their name. We've looked up cattle mutilation, and we've looked up dead fish and frogs. And then we will look up something else because he hasn't found the keyword yet. Oh, seems to be a message. Dear Arata and Sumika, welcome to Summer Life. You're free to use its splendiferous rooms as a bastion of innovation and discovery. This office is your oyster. Feel free to use the gas, water, electricity, PCs, TVs, and showers as often as you like. You can use the spare key I gave you yesterday to come and go as you please. I do apologize that there's only one for the two of you, though. As for me, I'll be in a sales meeting today, but I'll try to come back as soon as possible. By the way, just because you're alone doesn't mean that you two can all get all lovey-dovey. Best, Natsuo, CEO of Summer Life Inc. Wonder why he felt the need to sign off with the CEO job title. Doesn't the name Natsuo mean Summer Life? Did he name his company after himself? Why don't we head to the cafe for a cup of coffee? Sure thing. My direct deposit just hit, so I've got a little change to spend. Bro being a wingman. Good morning, Anjo. Anjo? Huh? What is he doing in the back seat? This is... whatever. Things have been so wonky. Having to process all of this data and upload my findings has been a pain in the butt. Anjo? But how can someone... I mean, they're not cows or horses for sure, but if all of this is true... Anjo! Whoa! You scared me. Who scared who? What's going on? You got your nose buried so deep in your computer that you didn't even notice us. Oh, Tokiwa, Mizunashi, welcome. Sorry about that. You still trust Anjo? I trust Anjo. Anjo's a bro. I just got my hands on some of the latest occult intel and I got carried away. Occult intel? Oh, what is it? What is it? Anjo showed me an occult news site from his tablet. Twana.org, which was supposedly one of Japan's biggest user-aggregated content sites. Naturally, it attracted a legion of occult followers. There's some sort of, like, reference to an actual thing there, but I don't know what it is. Yo, Mizunashi, you were trying to look up info on cattle mutilation yesterday, right? Yes, I was. Why do you ask? I'm not sure if this is a coincidence or just perfect timing, but this happened last night. But you're not gonna believe it. Someone discovered a mutilated human body, and it's been causing massive waves online. Also, it happened in Japan of all places. Someone whose eyes and brain had been forcibly removed came tumbling from atop a Cosmo tree. What? You're joking, right? How do we know this isn't some kind of hoax or something? This is no hoax. It made national headlines. In the occult community, cosmotrees are often regarded as dimensional vortexes linking our world to others. No way. You've got to be lying. It's true, haven't you heard? That spot in particular, there have been numerous reports of UFO sightings. Plenty of folks have taken photos of them right by that tree. I would have rather not known. Well, because this strange tragedy occurred near a well-known landmark, I think that people are trying to connect the dots. Even so, don't you think it's all inappropriate? I mean, they're really clutching at straws. It sounds more like an accident than a conspiracy. Aye, but here's the rub. Listen to this. The police aren't bothering with an investigation, nor are they releasing any details. They simply ruled it an accidental suicide. However, someone that just so happened to be in the vicinity took footage of the incident. Whoever it was posted the video on some foreign video host called Vimeo. Vimeo. Amazing. Any chance either of you want to watch it? It's pretty gruesome, so I bet it'll get taken down sooner rather than later. What? I don't know if I could stomach that. Well, obviously. No sane person would want to watch someone plunge to their death. But given that we're currently in a dire situation with everything to lose, we might have to. I'll watch it, begrudgingly. Please put it on. Can I hear it on Spoofy? What? You'll watch it? Then I guess I will too. Okay. So here it goes. Yay, look at the Cosmo tree! We're finally in Tokyo! It's too dark. I can't see anything. Look at all the lights, silly. Can you record what the top of the tree looks like? There, the top. Oh, yup, I'm getting it all on camera. Wow, the lighting is just as gorgeous as they said it'd be. Yamato, aren't you glad we came? Huh? What's that? Hey, is that a person up there? What? The sky. Look, it's a person. He's falling. What? Ah! Whoa! They just... over there! We should call an ambulance. Don't be stupid, he's already dead. No way he survived that fall. Wait, what's that? Hey, what the hell are you recording for? Are you crazy? You can't get this on footage. Look at the corpse. There's something off about it. Look, his eyes... His eyes! They're missing! Look, I'll just zoom in. No! God. Don't zoom in on that. What kind of deranged person are you? What was that? It was in the middle of the night, so the images are obscured a bit. The truth is yet to be determined. But it seems a little far-fetched to be just a simple suicide if the victim's eyes were gouged out, don't you think? Various news agencies throughout the world tried reaching out to whoever uploaded this vid, but no one can get a hold of him. He's missing. According to rumors, they're thinking that whoever posted it might not be the same person who captured the footage because, for whatever reason, the location the video posted appears to be Beijing. That doesn't make any sense. I can't keep up with all of this. What's going on in Japan? No, what's going on in the world right now? Getting to the bottom of whatever causing these absurd events means recognizing the consequences of the butterfly effect. The butterfly effect? In the past few days alone, crazy events have been occurring left and right without any rhyme or reason. Don't tell me. What we're looking into is somehow connected to these tragedies. Might be, might not be. The reason that I bring it up is, fate has a way of making things happen in ways we can't explain. For example, take that bottle cap that's on the floor right there. By picking it up, you can set off a chain reaction that 10 years from now could result in you beating cancer. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. Most people can't grasp with the idea of fate. The world works in mysterious ways. Oh, whoops. Sorry, where are my manners? I forgot to serve you. Is coffee alright, you two? Yes, please. Oh man, I'm starting to feel a little sleepy. Hey Andre, would you mind putting a lot of sugar in my cup? You got it. He returned to the counter and began brewing a fresh pot of coffee. His perspective was a bit far-fetched, but it wasn't the most outlandish thing I've heard, especially given what we've seen so far. I could tell Tokiwa was at her wit's end, though. Anywho, I've heard of dead fish and frogs falling from the sky, but never anything about humans. Ugh! Wait, Anjo, what did you just say? What, about dead fish and frogs falling from the sky? Does that pique your interest? Yes, please, tell me more. It's a phenomenon known as Fafrotskis, raining animals. It's been well documented since way back during the Edo period. PSA, pick up after yourself. Fafrotskis. Aside from fishes and frogs, there's also been recorded instances of things like animal blood or fur raining down. Fafrotskis, a cryptozoologist term that's been used to describe the strange precipitation of animals and everything in between. Doesn't look like there's ever been a recorded instance of a human falling from the sky prior to this, though. Why'd you ask, though? I was doing some digging in regards to something I found in World's Odyssey, and it mentioned the exact thing you're talking about. I see. I've been trying my best to gather any clues about what it could mean, but there's not much to work with. It's been hard. First cattle mutilation, and now Fafrotskis. I'm gonna step out for a moment. Huh? But your coffee's ready. Oh, I'll take it to go. Yikes, it's hot. PSA, coffee's hot. Corpse. A beautiful death, a pardon by rots. Time stops and the body is frayed. There it is. I had a feeling it'd be here. Oh, man. Fafrotskis. It was here that a new truth fragment had been found. Underneath the Cosmo tree, dazzling behind a web of police tape labeled "Do Not Enter." Tracked on the street of a crime scene was a pothole containing a hidden string of letters. Perhaps Anjo was onto something. Perhaps fate was sending us a message. Could the string of letters, could someone be trying to reach out to us? Suddenly, I was frightened by the chilling sense that I was being watched. After looking over my shoulder, I gazed up towards the sky. Yeah, that's why I didn't repeat it. Alright. Oh, hey, look. Al's level 23. Alright. We got more stuff over there, but I don't quite want to look into that just yet. Alright. Oh, you're right there. Oh wow, I can't aim. Oh good, there's no Medusa here.
Al's turn.
Alright, you're a moon.
Hey, how's this?
Oh, there's a 30% chance with this. There we go, 2 enemies at once.
Boom! There. Hey. One more time. That and
I don't think it was 50%, but
let's go.
alright. I think you're...
Identifying enemies' weak points.
Yeah, you're a sun element, so I can just do
All right.
this. Should be enough. We'll do it from this side.
Hey.
Oh, what doesn't work if you miss?
It won't go easy on you.
Try to do it from this side. Can I do it from this side? Nope.
I did it. Right there. Anytime. We did it.
Woo!
Here I come.
Man, if only you had attacked Al, you'd have died even faster.
Hey, how's this? Here. Get back. Go.
Nope.
Bye-bye.
The 2 out of 3 have failed us.
Strong access stuff.
Alright. Treasure chest. Guard bracelet. I'm not here. You see nothing. It's all that down there. Oh, yeah. Okay. No.
Perfect
Yep.
fit.
Here we go. Look at that. Look at the weapon design for this. I like this. It's a nice, simple lance. Now, if I really wanted to be overpowered, I could use this. But there's only been one instance of, like, where I've had to go back and fight a boss. So, Lily is Kira Buckland? Really? Kira Buckland does voices. I don't remember what she's done. I recognize the name, though. That's what counts. What was that sound? It sounded like wings buzzing. Maybe a fly whizzed past your ear or something? You can't walk 2 feet around here without hearing flies. Do you not like them, Sheena? I wouldn't say that I hate them, but they certainly aren't my favorite. Don't worry, I'm not afraid of insects. If they buzz in our way, then I'll just squash them. Ah! Maybe it was bees. Ah! What is that thing? Is that a fly? No, it's a giant eyeball. The thing is... You were close, though. Ew, what's so gross? Goodness, even the way its wings beat make my hair stand. Oh, why are you so freaked out? Weren't you the one who said they squashed any insects we came across? It's no insect. It's an eyeball. A crimson ball of gunk. Yucky! Misanashi, that doesn't resemble what we saw at Harna's Palace. Do you think it's still one of the Antoma Queens? There's no way for us to know for sure, but we can't rule out any possibilities. Guess we'll just have to defeat it to find out. Huh? What's the matter? I was just scanning the source code for abnormalities, and I found something big. Maybe what? If you've clued into something, you should let the rest of us know. Remember how we observed the buggies eating those parasite crystals after toppling the martyrs? This is just a theory, but if we feed a buggy one of those crystals inside that Entoma Queen, maybe it'll remove the Entoma from this world for good. There's a huge chance that the stored areas inside the shipyard will return to normal. Really? I'm sure as heck gonna take your word for it. Well, like I said, it's just a theory. There's no guarantee, but it's worth a shot. What? Our first and most pressing issue is dealing with the sheer size of this thing. It's massive. We'll have to keep an eye out, no pun intended, for its aerial attacks. Given that it has a bunch of eyeballs, it has no blind spots. What? Then how am I supposed to fight it? Be quick on your toes and hit it when it least expects it. The choice is yours. That doesn't help. Either way, I'm here to back you up. Good luck. It's glaring back at us. I think I'm gonna hurl. Sheena, the Entoma Queen is bracing itself to attack. I'm keeping my faith in Mizunashi. No, I'm keeping my faith in everyone. Lily, Al, lend me your hands. Yeah.
I'll punish you. Here I come.
Alright, let's...
Look inside.
Corruption plus 8%, 3%, 10%. Ugh. But increased physical attack power. Alright guys, I know we don't want to see her form like really badly, but I do need to take this chance to do some massive damage. I'm just gonna... Does nothing. Alright.
You should have stayed home. I'll show you who's boss.
Okay, well that didn't go as planned. I don't want to take too much damage, so we're gonna do this. What element are you? Moon. That doesn't help me. Because my automatic attack is garbage. So we're gonna do... Is it this one?
Hey, how's this?
I am hitting this.
Get back. Go. Let's go.
If it hits me, then no can do. What is it, Moon? I don't think I have anything from Moon from Sheena. I might. Actually, I do. Alright, so we have boosted magic,
All right.
and 2 of those. This should kill it, honestly.
Use this. Come on, let's go. Purify.
Okay, maybe not. Doesn't do as much damage as I'm used to.
The rest to me.
Alright. This might counter my ranged attacks. I hope not.
I did it.
Hold on. I don't have enough MP for it. Just barely. I'm off by 1.
I did it. Yeah.
Sweet. Don't counter it.
Right there.
Alright.
Not too
Wait till I
shabby.
get to you.
We might kill this, but it might also, like, be really annoying.
Hey, how's this?
Come on, learn the thing. Do the extra damage.
Bye-bye.
Or just kill it, I guess.
That's all.
Alright.
Rock. All right. I'll work harder.
I was more or less hoping to, like, do a ton of damage and get rid of the risk of suddenly 30% corruption and she's dead. Because I've had that happen. It's like, I think, yeah, it was with Lily. She took, like, 50% of corruption damage from, like, 60% with it from 2 attacks. And she was just dead, and I couldn't do anything about it. I'm just like, welp. We did it, Sheena. That we did. A hard-fought victory. Look how much chunks are scattered all over the place. Everywhere I step, there's some eye goo. Yuck. Al, sometimes those thoughts are better kept to yourself. I like this game a lot. I like a lot of the music in this game. But why? Because it's not the most pleasant image to focus on, you know? I'd rather soon forget. Oh, when you put it like that, you're right. I'll be more mindful next time. Ah! It moved just now. Isn't it dead yet? It's okay, Al. The deed is done. It won't fight back. Yo, great job, ladies. Seriously. Enigma, where have you been this whole time? Kinda left us out to dry, don't you think? Don't be stupid. I'm not capable of fighting in battle with this skin in the same way you are. What do you mean by this skin? Why do you always talk in riddles? Oh, I haven't told you yet, huh? Enigma is kind of like a puppet, one that I control remotely. Remote? Are you some kind of mage that can conjure and control Enigma from the shadows? Something like that. It's better if you just imagine it as me being inside this suit. That doesn't excuse you from putting in the hard work in battle. Well, you see, if Mr. Enigma supports us from the backline, then he can help us strategize in real time for a better chance at victory. Really? Yes, really. In fact, I think Sheena's made mention of it before. You should show a little more appreciation, you know? Quit while you're ahead, little guy. Hey, look over there. Is that the crystal? Looks just like the one we found last time. Which means... Woohoo! Whoa, what the? What's going on? Mr. Enigma, the buggy is... Shh, watch closely. If my theory proves correct, once the buggy eats the crystal, then all the bugs in this dungeon will vanish entirely. But if all goes as planned, Sheena's memory could also piece together. Hey, wait a minute! Hey, where are you going? Wait! Lily's and Al's buggies are reacting too. Just as I hypothesized, they feed on the crystals as well. So, feed? Ah! Ah! Sheena! 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 Hey, are you alright? Listen! Not again. This feeling. Ah!
Please. No more. We are all forsaken. Forgive me. It's all my fault. No, this pain is nothing compared to what she's feeling. I must hurry and fight. Wait for me.
Don't worry, Sano. No one here knows what's going on. Sheena lost her memory of the past year, where she's been missing. So every time we beat an Entoma Queen, supposedly her memories come back in a little bit. Little bits and pieces. Also, the censoring of that name means that there's... I think they said it was like, hey, there's names that have been blacklisted, so you can't say them. You know, Sheena! Where? You hanging in there? Your eyes were open, but you were totally unresponsive. Huh? Oh, jeez. It's embarrassing. Yikes, I'm even drooling. Who cares? What matters is how are you? Did you enter a lucid state again? Not only did they steal they took ability to say the word too. Crazy. Yes, I experienced another strange visceral dream, but I couldn't really grasp any of the details. I knew it. Have any of your memories been restored? It certainly felt familiar, but I couldn't quite place from where or when it came. So the consumption of the crystals by the buggies results not only in the restoration of the larger world, but of your memories too. Wonder how that works. What are you two gabbing about? Sheena, what does he mean about your memories? Well, I believe it's time for us to open up to them about what's been going on with you for the past year. You're right. Al, Lily, there's no easy way to say this, but I've suffered the loss of memories from this past year. Huh? What do you mean you lost them? Like amnesia? Yeah. What? I'm so sorry to hear this. I had no idea. Here I was nagging you with all these questions. Don't worry about it. I never bothered to mention it, so it's not your fault, Lily. Besides, the lost memories only encompass this past year. Lately, though, they've been a glimmer of hope. I can't read. There have been glimmers of hope. Honestly, any memory I have of the real world feels foreign and distant to the experiences I've made here. Though I can't explain any of the reasoning behind it, whenever my buggy eats one of those crystals, some of my memories are returned. What? What effects does this crystal have on you, Sheena? I have no idea. All I know is for sure is that when this little guy scarfs it down, my mind goes blank until a tiny bit of memories come back to me. However, we are still blind to the correlation between your memories and those crystals. Our hypothesis has been tested on too small a sample size to draw any meaningful conclusion. Nothing concrete has been established. There's no telling what these bugs are capable of, nor from whence they came. You're right. If only we could meet someone knowledgeable about the trouble brewing here. Take another drink. What the hell, Al? You can't just shriek out of the blue like that. Because no one's bothering to explain any of what's going on to me. It's unfair. I deserve to know too. What is there to explain? I just stated that we still don't have enough information. There's no prior evidence of these buggies or the Entoma Queen in this crystals to explain what's happening. We're in the dark too. So you call this thing a buggy, right? Yes. Al, did yours come out of those Entoma legs on your body? Yep. I tried swatting it away, but they stuck to me. At first, I panicked, but then I realized that it helped me fight martyrs. I got over it. It's true. They serve some kind of utility in battle. It's true. This one has saved my skin more times than I can count. Wait. We don't know for sure if we can trust these things as our allies yet. Don't get too attached, alright? Not sure if they're our allies. What makes you say that? Can't you see? Bugs, or the Entoma as you know them, are a curse. That's a fact. No matter how cute they look on the outside. For some mysterious reason, you lot can control and manipulate whatever these manifestations of the curse are. However, normally those with Entoma latched onto their bodies either turn to madness or are viciously eaten, right? Besides, you might possess control of it now, but there's no telling if or when the buggy could betray you by making you its next meal. Point well made. After all, my father became consumed by the Entoma too. Sorry about that, Lily. Don't be. There was nothing anyone could have done. Well, with that said, our ultimate goal is to help Sheena regain all of her memories. I appreciate you finally opening up to us about the truth. I was unaware of what kind of predicament the two of you have been in. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to keep it a secret. Feared that, as a result, it would have been like I was using you guys for my sake. Not at all. I was the one who requested to accompany you. Yeah, same goes here. Sheena and Lily, I don't know where I'd be without you two. See, don't let any of this bother you, okay? I, too, am indebted to the aid you give me. We share a common goal in wishing to rid our world of the stain of the Entoma. If you think you're afraid of feeling like you're using us to satisfy some ulterior motive, then it goes both ways. More than anything, I wish to help you on your journey. We've become fast friends, after all. Aw, thanks, Lily. Hal, too. In any case, we've left no stone unturned in the shipyard, but there's still no sign of Al's parents, is there? We've looked everywhere that I could think of, but they didn't leave a trace. If they're not here, that's all there is to it. We'll just have to keep our search going. Surprised you're so cheery. Aren't you upset that we couldn't find them? Nope, so long as we find them. Well, Izanashi, there's something off with Al, huh? Yeah, I'm not buying it. A normal response to not finding her parents would be sorrow or grief, but she's experiencing neither. Is it possible that she lacks those emotions? I don't remember programming Al's personality like that. The Alice function functions by calling upon an entire database of pre-programmed responses to simulate real conversation. It could be a bug. Bug that alters the flow of natural emotion, huh? In any case, I hope we can locate Al's parents soon. They were shipyard workers that wore the same crest as the one on Al's pants, right?
They're not pants. They're barely shorts. Stop calling them pants. Ah!
They're not pants, Arda. They're not. They're just not. Al, if you're in pain, you don't have to hold back. Audio only mode maintenance done. Alright, Newiki. You can enjoy the VOD later if you wish. That's right, Al. We're all rooting for you to find your parents soon. What are you guys even talking about? Seriously, I'm fine. They don't call me Al the Adventurer for nothing. That said, would you let me continue following you guys? Huh? I guess so. Just promise me that you won't act recklessly in times of danger. Got it. Alright, Sheena and Lily? And Enigma, I guess. I'm happy to be a part of the team. Oh no, we've lost him again. To the void! What do you mean you guess, you bastard? Be thankful. You might be all cute and fuzzy, but that won't stop me from putting you in your place. Right back at you. Seems like these two really hit it off. You think so? Ta-da! We beat the boss. Okay, yeah, they're definitely not pants. Hello, Enigma. There's something I've been meaning to tell you. What is it? Also, where'd you come from? As you know, I've made a name for myself as a merchant, but recently rumors of swindlers posing as peddlers have caught my ear. Given the dire social climate, I suppose that it is natural for people in desperate circumstances to work as bandits to attack hapless travelers. Please be cautious, okay? Martyrs aren't the only thing you need to be afraid of. Yes, Spice, he did. Huh, it seems like the AI inside of World's Odyssey is evolving. NPCs are adapting to social destitution as they would in real life. Art imitates life, after all. Huh? Oh, nothing. I appreciate the warning. You be careful, too. I think I can go the bus.
Hey!
Red Fang Drive. That probably would have been helpful for us. Only a little bit. I think we were fine without it. Rook just also indirectly told us to only shop from him. Yeah, true. But he's got a point. We know he's reliable. So I can go back this way. Alright, sweet. So I did see a thing. There it is. Alright, what's this room? A room. Can we get anywhere? Is there anything on this ship? There's something over there. Behind a wall of glitched like coverings. Magic bracelet level 1. That's a garbage treasure find. But you know what? Not bad. Alright. So supposedly somewhere there are stairs. I think. I don't see them in this room. Yeah, I don't see any stairs in this room per se, but we can go to the other one hopefully. I think all of this is extra at this point. Oh no, you got me.
Anytime. Al's turn. Hey, how's this? Here. Ha! Get back. Bring it to pieces. Bye-bye.
Maybe not.
My turn. All right.
So that doesn't do anything. All right.
All right.
Oh, okay. Well,
Out of here.
I guess we'll only do it once then.
Took you down. The rest to me. I did it. Yeah. How's this?
Like I said, really? Like,
Victory!
now we're gonna see that outfit again, but I do like, someone did mention like,
I'll work harder.
is glitch form worth it? And I do kind of want to like point that out. And I just thought about that. Is it this one? No? Alright, we'll take a look at Sheena's stats here. Because we've seen her glitch form. So like, her magic attack and attack are like her two notable stats. So they're like 232 and 312. Now, I can change to glitch form. Suddenly they're at like 600. So their stats increase dramatically. That's the same with everyone. So like it is worth it, but it's like it's an extreme risk to just have it like on all the time. And I also don't think we can get over there. Oh hey, we can. Okay. I haven't been down here, so I don't know what's down here. 50,000 any. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. Oh god. Hi. You're here, I guess.
All right, let's go. Al's turn.
So there's only two of them. So we're gonna try. We're gonna kill this guy first.
Hey, how's this?
Kind of messing around, see if I can't get her or anything.
Hey, how's this? Hey, how's this?
Guess I can try it, and we'll end with the spear attack.
Hey, how's this? Huh. Take that. Here.
Still learning. Just out.
Leave it to me.
And a waste of SP. Alright, you are a moon attribute.
All right.
Doesn't do anything. I may have to look up some combinations for her, because it's like, I just don't think I've thought of any combination that would unlock more skills. I'm just gonna go with... We boosted magic attack, so I can just do it.
Right.
Give her some damage. Yeah, we're doing squat though.
Out of here. I won't go easy on you. I did it.
Wait, hold on, I didn't have enough.
I did it.
Nope, that didn't do anything. I don't know if I checked that already and forgot about it.
Did it. Right there.
Alright, that into attack ability. Oh! That was 25% corruption. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Hey, how's this?
If that had hit Al, she'd have been at 99%.
Boom! Here! Get back! Bye-bye!
Oh man. Ugh.
Here.
That scares me. Being that close to losing a character. Alright, so that does that. What purpose does that serve?
What's this? Ha! Hit! Yeah!
Hold on. Yeah, like, what purpose does this serve? Can I not do anything yet?
Hit! What's this?
Oh, jeez, I heard it respawn.
This?
I'm not here. You don't see me. Bye. Bye-bye. Alright, looks like it's time for us to exit this dungeon. Alright, so here we go. Alright. So we activate the warp stone. Romney quest. Camp! Is there any events? There's one with Al. There's one with Al. Okay. Hey Enigma, why did you decide to join us on this adventure? That question sure came out of nowhere. It's because I want to help Sheena. Sheena's no princess, but she is an adventurer. I can't imagine someone as strong as Sheena needing your help. You're a weirdo, Enigma. Well, excuse me for being weird. If you're in no position to judge my reasons, why don't you tell us why you're here then, Al? Don't worry about it, Doof. I'm glad you've been lurking and enjoying. I guess I could tell you. Have you ever heard of the adventurer named Celica, Enigma? Celica. Refresh my memory. So you've heard of her before, Enigma? Well, sure. I remember viewing a character with that name in World's Odyssey design documents. That means that her legend has reached even to wherever you're from, huh, Enigma? Amazing! She's a top-notch adventurer. She's so cool, kind, and powerful. I want to be just like Lady Celica. Gotcha. So Celica's the person who inspired you to become an adventurer, huh? Yep, someday I'm gonna grow up to be just like Celica. I want to be... Al? Enigma, do you think I can't be an adventurer? I wonder if someone said that to her. I might cheer you up. Not at all. I think you'd make for a fine adventurer. You really believe that? Yeah, of course I do. Just don't give up and keep at it, okay? It's not every day that I receive a compliment from a tiny bear. You know, but I guess I owe you some thanks. Thanks a bunch, Enigma. I think that you've got what it takes to protect Sheena, too. Right, thanks. Oh, I got the lines mixed up. I saw A, I was just like, oh, that must be it. Oh, there's another one. Hey Al, how the heck are you so knowledgeable when it comes to adventuring? Because I've read up on every book related to adventuring and exploration that there is. Oh, so you're a reader. Never would have pegged you for a studious type, so that's unexpected. Well, I've only read books on adventuring. Since my parents were busy all the time, I kept myself occupied with books. Reading about the exciting lives of legendary adventurers made my loading feelings totally disappear. I see. You must have been a strong kid, Al. Really? Me strong? Being serious. Why are you laughing? Didn't you know, Enigma, true adventurers aren't afraid of exploring places unseen, and some have even been to the end of the world by themselves. I've always wanted to be as strong and heroic as the adventurers before me, so when someone calls me strong, I can't help but laugh. She's always so positive. Typical Al. Oh yeah, what were your parents like, Al? You mentioned that they leave you alone at home often. What are they like? Oh, they both work at shipbuilders at the port. Shipbuilders. Ah, so they're technicians. That's cool. Right? They're amazing. They're just... I haven't seen my dad or my mom at all. For some reason, though, I have this burning urge to know where they are. So that's why it's my mission to find them. Maybe it's a sixth sense or something. For someone as smiley as Al, she sort of seems pretty glum. I hope she's okay. Got it. Well, we'll just have to tell your parents about what a great adventurer you've become. Right. I want to tell them that my dreams came true. Enigma, nothing would make me happier than if you could help me find my parents. Leave it to me. Maybe this means you'll show me more respect from now on. I'll think about it. Oh, good. There's that smile of hers. Oh, hey, Sheena. Sheena, you seem preoccupied. Is something the matter? Izanashi, I can't seem to shake this thought. You see, I've started to regain hazy versions of my memories. Seems like it. That's a good thing, though. One less thing to worry about, right? Yes, but it's raised up a whole new crop of concerns for me. Izanashi, our company, what happened to the project? World's Odyssey has since halted development. Halted development? It is because I went missing? That is one of the reasons, but not the whole reason. Of course you remember, don't you? How the Alice engine created all sorts of bugs that we could never seem to fix, right? Oh, that's right. No matter how many days I worked, it was never enough to remove those pesky bugs. Brings back memories. Izanashi, I want to build a game from the ground up again. Not an incomplete game, but one with everyone in this world in their natural forms. Yeah, I agree. It's just that there's a chance Lily and the others could disappear if we abort this world, since technically their existence is a bug. Alright, I'm gonna ask you guys, do you think we should tell her? Or do you think we should tell her later? I honestly don't know. I don't remember what I picked the last time. Man, you guys are helpful. What do I do? Tell her... Alright. Well, I closed my eyes and just pressed a bunch of buttons, so that's what it ended up on. I too want to remake them, but who knows what could happen for Lily and Al. I know that. I know, but... Of course, there's no way Sheena wouldn't notice this. Nothing's set in stone. All that matters right now is this world. Okay, then I'll be on my way. There I go. I never planned to upset her. Just gonna good look at Soft Boy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that boy. Look at that. Soft Boy. I was the first person. Woo! Woo! Al, you're really small. You know that, right? Does this look like the face of mercy to you? Alright. I think this is a good stopping point, honestly. Because there's a lot of text coming up for a bunch of things, and I kind of want to start off with that next time. Get us like, yeah, no more corruption on Al. That's a good thing. Just how she's not in the risk of taking like 26% and going Ted. But let's see who's alive right now for us to host. You know who's live? Me. Yeah, okay, make sure I know how to spell his name. Alright, Ben's live with some Hitman 2. You should go say hi to him. Ben's pretty awesome. I will see you guys tomorrow for more Death End, because I am very much enjoying this playthrough with you guys, and I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying it as well. It really, like, it makes me happy. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and we can keep in touch via Discord. You guys take care. Have a great night.
A pain, so I'll just do that one in a different run. One thing at a time.